Welcome to our second new player one-shot here at the Gilded Troll. I am Andy. You might recognize me as the DM from the Rime of the Frost Maiden campaign and a former player in the Curse of Strahd campaign. And with me are five wonderful players who are going to get together, and we're going to play some D&D and see how it goes and have fun doing it. So first thing we'll do is go around and introduce our players and their characters. So why don't you go ahead and start off for me?
That was quick.
So, hello everyone. My name's Christian, but you might know me better as L2 from Late to the Show Entertainment. Today, I will be playing the human fighter, Guillaume with sword. He has come from the land of Cormier to the east, and he's ready to make some more gold because he is a bit broke and really needs the help from an intrepid crew, which he has his eye on for other purposes after this.
Nice. And while you were doing that, Lady LaFay did gift L2 and Riley Cheerspirations. I did log those in the form for you already, just because we were doing introductions.
Lady.
Thank you very much, Lady LaFay. And next we have...
Thank you, lady.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mr. Bayless, in case you didn't know. Today I will be playing the Genasi Bard, Taswana Lumiette. I'm here because my buggy Boo and I were kicked off of a pirate ship, which is a hot load of bullshit, if you ask me. So we're here to put together our own people, start some shit, have some fun, it'll be cool. It'll be fun.
Alrighty. And next? Yep.
Oh no, you're muted.
You're muted.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
you're
muted,
muted.
Baby, come back.
Great start. Hey, I'm Riley, Panzerbjorn on Twitch. I am playing Flint Hasselhoff, the rock gnome warlock of the Genie Pact. You may know my my famous grandfather, but it's okay. I don't live up to his hype. But yeah, I'm ready for an adventure.
Hell
Right on.
yeah.
While you were doing that, Proxima 3055, thank you for the sub. 3 months here at the Gilded Troll.
Yeah.
Which
Thanks for
officially
being
makes
here.
you a bronze troll.
Yep.
Yeah, do.
Yep.
Yeah, do.
So thank you
Thanks.
very
Yeah,
much.
buddy, do though.
All right, and next we have...
That's me. I'm Amber. I'm on Rhyme and Odyssey, and today I will be playing Barb the Barbarian, a pirate. Just wanting to find somewhere to call home with my little songbird.
Nice. And last but absolutely not least,
Hi, I'm Steph. I'm always here. No one can get rid of me. I am playing Patchwork Blanket, a Tabaxi Peace Cleric. If you saw Sunday's game 2, I'm playing the same character. I'm a new mother, apparently, to a squishy squid thing, and I'm trying to... Doesn't buy it in. What are you playing? What's his name?
It's
Ziglard.
Louis.
No, it's Ziglard. It's Ziglard.
she went with the birth certificate name, not the nickname.
Yeah.
So.
Did I get the papers?
I don't even-
Are there
I don't
papers?
even know either one of those names yet, okay?
I'm trying to get enough money to move my family out of the Dale because it is horribly cold there, and there's been some weird shit happening, so here we are.
Right on. Well, we are going to start our story in the city of Baldur's Gate. It hasn't been too long since Elturellian refugees have been arriving at the gates with odd, mysterious stories about what has happened to their city. But another group of adventurers seems to have that covered. In the meantime, there have been mysterious murders happening all throughout the city. And with the Flaming Fist already busy dealing with the Elturellian refugees, their leader, Liara Porter, out of the city, as well as older Raven Guard, seemingly disappeared. They have been reaching out to adventurers to see if they can help with these murders and in solving. You have all been summoned to the name of it again is, I have this. You have been summoned to the Sea Tower. Oh,
There's a lot
Fitz Chivalry.
happening.
Kimberly.
Thank you for the gift sub.
Evil Andy gave a cheers bow to Andy. Thank you. And which other ones did I miss? A-Lot 600 bits. Cheers to start for all y'all. And oh no, there's so much happening. I can't keep up. And Tim gifted us a
Chivalry.
thank you for Oblivious Geek. Thanks for being here. Welcome.
And thank you very much, A-Lot, Fitz Chivalry, and Evil Andy for all the love. So you have been summoned to the Sea Tower of Baldur, which is one of the places that the Flaming Fist has deemed their headquarters. You have been summoned to speak with Flame Falburn. For those of you who are not aware, a flame in the Flaming Fist would be the equivalent of a lieutenant. Now, my question to you is, do you find yourselves together before you get there, or are we kind of all arriving separately but around the same time?
Did you say Flame Talburn?
Flame Falburn.
Falburn.
With an
Talburn.
F.
Cool, thank you.
Thank you for the bits. 6 Deadly Sins for Bay. And CJ Rose redeemed for Bay too.
Stop it, you folksies. Thank you.
So I know I'm coming in by boat. I don't know how you guys are coming in.
I'd say we probably can go there all together. I don't see any reason why not.
Sounds good.
Are we playing it assuming this is the day after a little pub venture?
I mean, can be if we want it to be.
So that might be easier because we'll already be together.
And maybe this pub venture is exactly what got the attention of the Flaming Fist to begin with, and had them summon you up there.
I can't help it that I get into fights all the time.
That's what I love most about you, baby.
Your Marissa Tomei is really strong right now. That's all I'm getting. Oh, I love it.
I would say that's probably what, do people want to, describe what they look like? Does that help?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I think so.
I'd say it's
Steph,
probably-
you got a cheer from Z.
I got it. Thank you, Z.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
helping to fix them patches.
I'll start. I'm a snow leopard tabaxi who's 6'5" and impossibly thin.
God, I didn't know you were 6'5".
It's my
You
density.
had to be an inch taller than Star, didn't
I
you?
was saying an inch taller than Star.
Bitch.
It's all about size, apparently. I'm sorry.
I'm about 5'10", 5'11". I'm wearing studded leather armor. I look like the most basic run-of-the-mill. I mean, I could be mistaken for a town guard who lost his tabard along the way, and kind of have some cut at the shoulder, long hair with a couple of white streaks off to one side, and a little bit of a salt and pepper pointed goatee, and a very sharp cut kind of crooked nose, and very, very medieval French looking. And on the sort of on my left breast of the armor, I've actually sewn in a white swan feather quill that's actually quite muddied and dirty from what it seems to be a lot of traveling. And besides that, I look pretty basic, basic and French.
Basic in French.
Basic and French.
Yeah.
I'm a 3.
Go ahead, bud.
A 3-foot tall rock gnome. I look as similar to my grandfather as a rock gnome possibly can. I am very well dressed, coming from a noble family. They do not like my predilection for fire, though. So kind of just off on my own. I have a goal in mind, but it's kind of secret.
You wouldn't say that your clothes are too singed or burned from.
Surprisingly, no. Money,
Okay, yeah. I got it.
Not yet.
I would say Tasana's probably a lot like a Marissa Tomei, just a cliche suit lesbian. She's got like the button-up shirt with the rolled-up sleeves, like the bottom 2 buttons are buttoned. That's it. Like everything else is open. Gold jewelry everywhere. Nose ring, gauged out ears, whole thing. Her hair is very short and dark, but if you look in close, it kind of looks like a campfire that was just put out. Like you got these like little smoldering embers in the hair itself. So it always looks like a campfire that was like just gone out, kind of waiting to like kick back up maybe.
Sweet.
Nice.
So I'm a bugbear. I'm 6'7".
Yeah.
Because I had to be a couple inches taller than Steph.
Yeah. I'm 6'2" in heels.
And yeah, bugbear. Feminine bugbear.
Yeah.
All still shorter than Rubik, I want to point out, by the way.
I could have been 8 foot tall, but I'm like, that's a little.
So I'm going to bring you over here to a map of Baldur's Gate, just so you kind of get an idea of the layout. But the Sea Tower of Balduran is where that you are here marker is.
Shoot.
And I actually do have a handout, so you can kind of get an idea of what the layout of this place looks like.
Like handouts.
We love it.
Cool. I love that.
Cool.
Alderaan is like such a classic like fantasy city name that's so good.
We've arrived by boat to the lower right kind of corner of that map.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If you've arrived by boat, you most likely showed up in this vicinity over here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I mean, it's a whole port city, so it's
Yeah.
you could have shown up almost anywhere. But you all did receive a letter summoning you here. And upon arriving, there are 2 guards at the main entrance, both tall humans with black sashes, who, as you approach, both lower their glaives in an X, almost blocking your way to the door.
I'm going to very quickly hold up the letter of invitation.
You
Say,
just-
excuse me, but you've got me waiting on my job.
snags it out of your hand roughly.
I growl.
He scowls at you.
I need those fingers. We're here for Flame Thalburn.
He looks at the letter, looks
You
at the 5 of
probably
you.
know him.
We're here for a job. Let us in.
He hands it back to you. Top tower. And they lift up the spears. And the door opens for you.
Why are the groups I'm with always
Thank
so
you.
mouthy? They're always so mouthy.
You put A together. What did you expect
No,
to
no,
happen?
no, that was in character. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, what was this? Who are these people you were telling me about? You were with a gnome and like a dog or some shit? That's weird.
There was a gnome that went to space, if you can even believe that. And look
You went
at
to
look at this
fucking space.
adorable little guy, and I have like a Yoda backpack with the
Oh my
little
god, he's
squid
so
guy.
cute.
We're not adapting.
How did I not notice this
Honey.
before?
What is that?
I don't know, but it's cute, right?
In a gross kind of way, yeah.
It's interesting.
Eh.
So I imagine this was happening as you kind of spiraling up this staircase
Mhm.
on your way to the office on one of the top floors. One quick sec. Keep going. by all means.
I feel like I would have made you a helmet on the boat at some point too. Yeah, I'm gonna say I did
Louis?
that. You have a little helmet now because Ian made it a point on Sunday to say that they're very
Yeah.
fragile-headed.
Yeah. I think didn't Stabby, Jordan's character, say that he was capable of making helmets, so he probably made one for all three.
Yeah. Honey, say hi. You guys
Doing that so he has to make the noise. So cute.
You guys get disembodied Ian for the first time ever.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And when you finally do get to the top door, the office door is open. And inside, there is a very tall human female who has bags under her eyes, bright red hair, and deep green eyes. And she stands behind a desk. And on the opposite side of the desk, with their back to you, is a dwarf. And they seem to be just wrapping up a conversation. And as soon as she sees the five of you walk up, she kind of waves you in. Welcome. Are you the five I heard about from that incident yesterday?
The very carefully handled incident at the bar? Yeah, that's us. That's us.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, you're muted, L2.
No, Elton was.
No.
I heard him.
Yeah,
Oh, I
he's
saw.
good.
I know.
I didn't hear him.
Yes.
Yes!
Oui. I'm so sorry. Anyone from France.
But you gotta talk British.
We're offending everyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
British. French.
So
No,
Are
just
there
him.
other seats in this office, or just the one that the dwarf
There-
is in?
he's not even in a seat. There are no seats in this office
Oh, okay.
except for hers.
I will sit on the desk.
Get off my desk.
Okay.
So the five of you seem pretty capable. How long have you been in town?
Few days.
You're not
Long
long.
enough.
Have you heard anything about these murders these murders that are going on?
Only gossip and hearsay, but we were hoping you could give us more information.
She looks at the dwarf next to her, or who's kind of in front of you. So, that paperwork, get it filled out on my desk by morning. Now leave. And he kind of very flustered, gathers his stuff up and looks at the five of you. He is gray-bearded, almost gray-eyed, and he wears a black sash around, like, over his shoulders as well. And he kind of bows to her and, yeah, I'll get it taken care of. I swear, I'll get it. And he just kind of backs out of the door, and then as soon as he crosses the threshold, almost just like you see him just kind of take off and run down the stairs. She shakes her. She looks over at Guy. Can you close that door for me, please?
Certainly. I walk over and I close it slowly whilst still looking, at her and everyone else.
She falls back into her chair. So, we've had 3 murders that are unexplained so far in the city. And the most recent one is the most troubling. A merchant in the lower city. All the doors were locked. All the windows were locked. But, well, you'll have to go see for yourself. I hope you've got solid stomachs. We've heard rumors of a name. And my job for you is not only to find out who may have done this. We need information on... One second, sorry. Garzal. It's the one name that keeps popping up.
What do you know about him?
Yeah, popping up how?
Associated with these murders, whispers. We don't know anything about him. All I know is this name is associated with all the murders that have happened so far.
You heard of him before?
On the other 2 murders that happened, yeah.
Outside of that,
No.
any connection between the 3 people that died?
Not that I can put together so far. But that young dwarf that just left. I don't know if I can trust him. That's why I've had to go to outside people.
What has he been doing for this investigation?
I hear for this investigation, his people have secured the scene, but I'm starting to question what he's been up to. Starting to question the loyalty of both him and those that report to him. I do not want you to go in there and let any of his people know what's going on.
You
You'll
got names
recognize-
of his people?
I don't have the names, but you'll recognize them by the black sashes they wear.
What's his name?
Oh, his name. His name is... Ben Hithlin. Manip Ben Hithlin. And just for you all, Manip is a rank. It's a sergeant in the Flaming Fist.
Is that high or low? I don't know.
It's on the low side.
The low
So
side.
yeah,
okay.
it's on the lower side of leadership.
Got it. I mean, at the risk of sounding rude, you're in charge, right? If you don't like someone or don't trust someone, why not just...
Because right now, with what's going on, I don't want to raise up any... I don't want to stir up anything. I don't know how deep his connections go. I feel like he's been... informing someone connected with these murders.
Before
I
we
would-
get in- Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm curious. What of the people who were killed before him? What were their jobs? We know that this one was a merchant, but what was the occupations of the others?
They've all been merchants of different trades.
Then maybe this is an outsider.
Possible.
What about the locations? Are they all over?
They've all been in the lower city, but in 3 different locations in the lower city.
Got it. Okay.
Nothing in the upper city has happened yet.
It does. Where's the nearest tavern?
They're all over the place. The nearest tavern is called... I actually have this.
There's no certain franchise there yet. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No certain franchise yet. And franchising isn't really common. We have this new one that just took over the Elf Song not too long ago. But the narwhal, and it's actually frequented by my suspicious friend. To be completely honest, I wouldn't be surprised if he's on his way there now. So two things. One, I need you to follow him. See if he meets with anyone. Don't draw attention to yourself. Don't. Do not engage with a Flaming Fist member in public. But I need to know if he's talking to someone and who. And if any concrete evidence of his treachery can be brought, that would be most helpful. In an hour, I need you to be at, and she points on the map, this location. The location of the last murder. It's currently guarded by some of Ben's guards, but I am going to send one of my people that I actually trust, Manip Foremantle, Tradrin Foremantle. He'll meet you there. Do not give any information that you find out to anyone but him.
I look at the spot on the map that I'm guessing is on her desk.
Uh-huh.
Is there anything else on top of her desk?
All sorts of papers, wine glass, or a wine goblet.
Can I distractingly point down at the map, talking about what's that location, what's around it, and take a glance around the top of her desk to see if anything's important, just sitting on top?
Yeah. So why don't you roll me a both, trying to see, you're trying to distract and look?
Yes.
I'm just going to have you do perception.
Perception? Can do.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to use one of my nice cheer spells. 18.
18?
18.
So, in this uber tense moment, a Galdur speedy courier appears with a single sandwich inside. Who's it for? Well, I can roll a d8 and find that out. On an even, it's for Guy. On a 1, and we'll go on from there.
These are annual sandwiches. It's really hard to get to Avernus.
I'll roll it in an open. So even, Guy.
Well,
Hey.
when cheer spell for Guy.
Excuse me, it's Guy.
Is it Guy or Guy?
It's Gee
It's Guy.
Oh, Guy. Sorry.
It's
Guy.
a man with sword.
Dude.
with sword.
Guy with knife.
Thank you.
And I would like to point out that sandwich did come up from someone named Lethal Sandwich. So
Yeah.
just let me know when you eat that sandwich and use your cheer. 'Cause I will need a con save.
Need a con save.
You think he's joking?
So you see information on her desk about camps outside the Basilisk Gate of
Okay.
El Torellian refugees who are gathering up, that are being denied entry into the city right now. You see information on correspondence between different different manips and different flames of the flaming fist, speculating on the possible reappearance of Liara Porter, their flaming fist leader, and also on speculation on the disappearance of older Raven Guard.
Okay.
When the invitation was given to us for summons, was there talk of any sort of reward for coming back successful from this investigation?
Yes. 250 gold pieces.
Okay, so it was already mentioned. Okay.
Is that a piece?
I was told it
No.
was 500 together.
Well, and she opens up the paper and shows it to you, points at the 250 GP. You were wrong.
The guard downstairs told us that's what it was.
The guard downstairs is a wanker.
I mean, he was.
I agree.
But you're not. You look like somebody who recognizes talent, skill, precision, maybe.
You look like somebody that doesn't wank.
So I can easily find another group of 5 to do this.
They're not gonna be good.
We appreciate your time. Let's go somewhere to talk. Push everybody out the door just to go.
All right. So you push everyone out the door and start making your way down.
Pussycat, do you think that I made it to be the talented, successful rock star that I am because I took 250? Because
Honey,
I took 50 gold?
I think you can be anything you want to be, but now's not the time.
I kind of like walk
Rich is
up
what
next
I'm
to
not gonna be.
Patches and like whisper, I'm like, this is why I begged you to come with me.
It's fine, it's fine. Everything's gonna be
Rich
fine.
is what
Now
I'm
you
not gonna be
see.
if I keep giving you around.
Let's figure out a game plan. Are we going right to that bar? Is that something we
Yeah.
want to do? All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were told to follow him. That's where he said that he thought
Yeah.
he was going.
I don't know about you, but I kind of stick out like a sore thumb.
And so do I.
Yeah.
I think
Well-
we're all, except for fellow with spoon, I think we're all an eclectic bunch. But,
His name is Guy, and you will respect him.
Thank you, Patches.
oop,
I agree that maybe I will not divert any gazes from the drinks if it is me that enters first, and then I could come out and give a signal if it doesn't seem like it will be a big deal. And we can all file in separately, but together, keeping our eyes open.
That sounds like a good plan, because if we go into a bar and if it's I almost said frequent, no. If there's a lot of flaming fists there's going to be a problem.
Now, contextual question, because it is a port town. How diverse is the district that this inn is in?
Incredibly.
Okay. It's still a good idea to go in, little by little.
But he also saw us there.
Indeed.
Um,
Perhaps some of us stay outside and keep an eye on who leaves. And if it's anyone of interest, I shall tell them so you know to follow.
You know, I'm probably banned from this bar anyway, so it's probably a good idea.
Since when were you banned from this bar?
You know,
it's hard to keep up with which ones we're allowed into anymore, honestly.
it's very true.
Yeah.
Are we there yet, or are we actually walking towards?
So
it?
I would just say, as you're having this conversation, you're walking down the stairs. You do notice that the guards, the black sashed guards that were there at the beginning, are no longer there.
Okay.
As you make your way across the bridge back to the main part of town, you all need to roll me a perception check.
Oh, shit.
Cheerspiration.
Cheerspiration.
Thanks, chat. Cheerspiration.
Actually, I don't think I marked that out for last time.
That was up the
Oh, I got a 14. Okay.
Ooh.
Nice. So,
Dirty 20.
as you start getting onto these crowded streets of Baldur's Gate, there's a lot of activity going on. There's merchants selling their wares, people walking to and fro. You actually, about 100 yards in front of you, catch a glimpse of this dwarf that you saw. Ben Hiflin. And he seems very, like, as he's walking through the streets, you can kind of see him checking himself every so often, looking around. But he seems to be also moving with purpose at the same time.
Should we have the tiny one follow him closer? He's probably easily to get lost in a crowd, right? That they don't see him.
I don't like being volunteered for it, but I can try to. I mean, I can try to lose myself in a crowd, I guess. It's worth a shot.
And then should the rest of us stay a little bit further behind?
We should be quiet about it, yeah. Maybe sneak a little.
I will give Flint a smooch on the head and give him an inspiration.
I growl at Flint.
Juice.
So how far are you're all going to continue moving along, but Flint's going to actually move a little faster, kind of lead the group, and you're still going to pursue a little bit?
Yeah. We'll just kind of casually tail behind.
All right. Flint, as you're making your way through the crowds, you're only waist high at most of these people, so in many cases you feel like you're not even being seen. As you walk by an inn, there seems to be a lot of ruckus coming from it, and suddenly the doors burst open and a crowd of like 10 to 15 people all come out, and two guys are basically duking it out while a bunch of people are around him cheering. How do you react to this?
I jump out of the way and look back at the party. I'm in over my head, kind of. That's what I'm trying to signal with my eyes.
So roll me an acrobatics check to see how quickly and nimbly you roll out of the way or jump out of the way.
Fantastic. I'm so good at those.
I gave you inspiration,
sorry.
don't forget.
Yeah.
You do have a bardic, which is a D6 at this level, I believe.
5.
Yes.
That.
Oh, plus
So-
blast, so 9.
No, is that a bless or?
I think when she kissed me.
No, the bardic.
That was
That
a-
was bardic.
Oh,
Inspo.
sorry.
Ah.
That's a D6.
Okay.
Inspo.
Thanks for the follow, Joe. Oh god, I can't read that from here. Jojo.
Jojo one Coog.
Thank you.
Is that a JoJo reference?
So on using a D6, there you go, you got it.
There we go.
It's a 10.
So 10. So you just barely jump out of the way as this crowd happens, and you're standing beside them now, and you turn around to the party. How does the party react to to his?
Yeah, we're gonna scurry up to him.
I was telling him to keep going.
Oh
So-
shit.
so-
Okay.
So the fight happened with other people that kind of broke up his tail, is what you're saying, or did someone start fighting with the person with tailing? It's kind
No,
of
so it was a whole different. It was like
Okay,
the person
yeah.
you're tailing still
So
up,
the
and
way,
a bar, not a bar fight, but just this fight kind of spilled out onto the streets.
Got it.
Okay, and is there any berth around that fight? Like, if I spread out and went around the crowd, would I be able to, or no? It's like a narrow walkway.
It's a fairly narrow walkway, so if you're trying to get through quickly, it's going to require an athletics check to start kind of push your way through.
I think I'd like to. I'm gonna just tap Patches on the shoulder and signal I'm gonna kind of jump or get around this, push around this, and I'm gonna give it a shot.
All right. And so everyone, Tasana and Barb, you were telling him to move along, but now Guy is moving up. And what was Patches going to be doing here?
I'm moving up with Key.
All right, so
Oh,
you're
we
going
can't
to.
let them have all the fun. We gotta go up.
All right.
I'll just yell at people to move as I'm walking up.
Can I get? You want me to roll athletics?
Yeah, as you start pushing your way through the crowd, you can roll me a charisma persuasion check to see if people actually move out of the way.
It does. That's an 18.
I'm going to use inspiration for my athletics.
All right.
That's advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
13.
You want the rest of us to roll athletics too, since we're moving up?
So as that was actually enough with that persuasion and those couple of athletics, as Patches and Guy start like moving their way through the crowd, and Tasana almost does that just everybody move out of the way. And
No, you know what it is? I'm walking here.
yeah.
Move. Excuse me. Just
And the
like
crowd
pushing people
seems
by
to-
the head. Just move.
And it seems to open up the crowd for the two remaining behind, and you get beyond this little fight, and you still keep a glimpse of these names just fall out of my head sometimes because they're so off
Ben.
the wall.
Ben.
Huh?
Ben.
Yeah,
Ben Heflin.
Hip
I
and
already
Ben.
forgot
Ben.
myself.
Ben.
So you still see him kind of moving, scurrying through the crowd, seemingly with purpose, heading towards what you're pretty sure is the Narwhal Tavern.
He hasn't spotted us though, with Tasana yelling for people to move.
No, he has not. Thankfully, the crowd was yelling enough and cheering enough to kind of where only the people in his immediate vicinity or her immediate vicinity heard that, and he keeps, so he keeps kind of moving with purpose, and as you get another 100 yards or so up, I need everyone to make a perception check.
Cheer inspiration.
I'll use one of my inspirations finally.
Perv.
There it is.
Hey, 18.
Ooh.
25.
I'll do the same.
Yeah. You crit that shit.
I crit that shit.
You crit that shit.
Crit.
Ouch.
Oof.
How did you?
Yeah, that's not with advantage.
I had a 13. I did advantage it, rolled a 12 and a 7.
Weird.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Weird.
I've never used roll 20 before.
Oh wait, what is it doing?
Perception check.
I promise it's a 13.
That's fine.
I did say no +1.
Patches and Barb and Guy, as you're kind of making your way through, you spot kind of halfway between you and him, 2 flaming fist guards seemingly kind of on either side of the street, both with black sashes on.
Are they watching us?
They're kind of not watching you specific. They're just observing and looking around. They do take note of Ben as he walks by, but they seem like they're just keeping an eye out for things.
Did we all push through the crowd?
Yeah, that you
relatively
left that.
together. No, but did we push through it together, or am I ahead, or am I with, or am I behind everyone else?
That's up to the group. What order do you think you guys are going to be in?
I say we should stay like just slightly separated,
Okay. All right.
just so we don't look like a group doing a thing.
Who has the invitation, or the
I think
yeah,
we
the
all got one,
invitation
didn't
we
we?
got? Did we all get a piece of paper, or was it one piece of paper?
Yeah, Andy,
for
didn't
all
you
of
say
us?
that we all got a?
Yeah, you all
invitation?
received one.
Okay. And these guards are like a threshold of the building or of the area?
No, they're like on 2 different street corners, kind of
Oh,
looking at the
okay.
entire street.
All right. I'll just keep it at hand. Like, I'll just keep the letter that I was given, like, kind of ready to pull out and flash in case anyone wants to give me trouble about going anywhere. But then continue, like following.
Anyone else? What's everyone else going to be doing?
Me and Barb are going to be. We should play like tourists. I say we should like be walking through, like pointing at the buildings, talking about how beautiful they are. And
Well, that would be a great place for like a flat. We should live
Oh,
there.
it's so cute. We could put curtains and stuff.
Curtains and stuff.
All right. And
It'll
then
be 2-bedroom though.
Uh-huh.
How about Patches and Flint? What do you?
Any distinct features on the two with the sashes?
They both seem fairly weathered. They're both humans, but other than the black sashes, there's nothing distinct about them.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep pace with Guy then.
Just keep pace with Guy.
Yeah.
I'll probably be a few steps to the left, maybe a little bit behind, and kind of juggling a ball of fire, just seemingly walking in a random direction, not paying attention.
All right. All right. So, based on that, I want Patches and Guy, since you're kind of continuing on and keeping an eye on the pursuit, I want you to roll me perception checks, and the other three, I want you to roll me either deception or performance, your choice. As you're kind of like just pretending like you're following your friends, but pretending not to be following this guy.
I have a +0 in both. I'm gonna cheer it. Just safe.
Same.
Oh, yay!
Yay!
You know what?
20.
Yeah, I'm
I'm gonna
do
cheer
just-
spell this shit anyways, but I've
just
got a,
doing this again.
I got a +5. But
Oh,
just for
thank goodness I
an
did.
argument.
It worked okay.
Rocking
I figured
it.
it out.
Rocking it.
I got a 24 for us, Buggy Boo. You good?
Not 20. It's okay.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
You found the
Oh,
perfect
dear.
curtains.
Yes.
Yes.
And they match the carpets too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm done.
So as you get closer, you do see a sign with a spirally looking horn instead of like a bar on the top.
Mm.
And the sign does read Narwhal Tavern. And you see him kind of walk into it. And you're, as a group, I'd say average distance about 100 feet away. I'll leave it up to you what order and kind of how you're approaching this.
So I agree with Guy that we might not all want to go in there just to not draw attention. I'm okay with staying outside because I stick out like a sore thumb.
I think the small one, Flint, was it? And,
Why are you volunteering him for everything?
so I think I'm kicked out of this bar. And the key. You're muted, Riley.
He's muted again.
I can go in. People seem to like me.
You're very likable.
Yeah.
Just like your grandfather, you
Like-
said?
Look at how I'm dressed.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
All right, let's go, Big Spender. I kind of make my way in.
Okay,
All
guy.
right.
Hey, guy.
Guy. So Guy and Flint, you head into the Narwhal Tavern. It's a very busy tavern. Music's playing, and you've got people drinking everywhere. There seem to be a fair amount of people bearing a flaming fist badge or patch on it. And as you walk in, I want you to both roll me another perception check.
Burning through these inspirations.
Same.
Thanks, Jesse.
That's
Yeah,
the
Thank
idea.
thank you. Jesse.
Oh
My
god, yeah,
goodness.
you guys got all that
Yeah.
that load up from Jesse up front.
Speaking of which,
Perfect.
he's streaming right now too. So here, I'm gonna drop a Jables.
Easy.
He was very, very nice and gave
Yeah.
L2 and Riley some much needed cheer spells from the jump.
So a pair of 15s is what I see. So you see Ben about halfway across the room, and as he's approaching a red cloaked person, he kind of trips and falls and like grabs the person's shoulder, it's excuse me, pardon, brother. I apparently I don't need that drink after all. And he kind of turns and makes his way to a another exit. But you notice as he did this, there was like an exchange.
Riley and Christian, you got cheers post from Lady.
Thank you, lady.
Thank you, Lady.
Thank you, lady.
Was it so? It was like an exchange, like they were both doing a thing when it happened, or one was planting something to another.
It looked like with that 15, it definitely looked like almost a two-way like exchange. Like the
Okay.
guy in the red cloak was expecting to be fallen on and like grab something and put it in his cloak as it
Alright.
was slipped to him.
I kind of do like a shift eye down, and I give a bit of like to him, and I go, do you want to follow one? I follow the other.
Does it look like the dwarf went out like a back door?
It was more like a side door. So it's instead of back. So he kind of did that, and then he went to a side exit that you could assume probably goes into the alleyway
Okay.
to the side. And the other guy seems to kind of, the guy in the red cloak seems to be just kind of hanging.
Okay. Like I say we should probably alert the party that one of them slipped around outside.
True.
Forgot you're up here. Sorry. Yeah.
Good
I can
idea.
go do that if you want to follow.
Could
Uh,
we?
Sure.
Would we see them pop out, or would we see Ben pop out into the alleyway from where we're at in the front of the bar, or no?
No, you would not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could
So
we
I'll,
have
I'll follow
split
Ben.
up?
But so actually, what would you have done on the outside as you were waiting on the
How-
outside?
How close were we to those guards by the front of the bar?
Oh, the guards that you had passed, they're a few blocks away at this point.
Okay.
They seem to be more like sentinels, like they're just kind of sitting there, observing, keeping watch, not on anything in particular.
I
So
would
you
have
left them behind.
I would have probably been like propped up on the side of the building, like casually flirting with Barb, but also kind of staring in through the window the whole time to try and like see if they make any gestures of like, need or want.
I probably would have been just kind of walking around maybe the side of the building looking for, I don't know if there's like alleys in between the buildings, or just kind of looking on the outside.
There's generally space between all the buildings here, and so as you're roaming around, and then you two are kind of hanging by the window.
Mhm.
And how are the two inside, Flint and Guy gonna?
So Flint, you wanted to go and alert the party what happened, and while I pursue Ben.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Wait.
then I'll. Sorry. Go ahead.
Which direction was something exchanged from the guy at the bar to Ben, or from Ben to the guy at the bar?
Ben to the guy at the bar, it looked like. You distinctly saw the guy at the bar grab something from him and kind of slip it into his coat.
It seems like he might be worth following or keeping an eye on too. But don't want to split the party already.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, I'd go outside and tell Barb and Sana that he went out the back side exit.
And the thing that was passed, was it clearly passed to the guard or it's still in the inn, or is it?
Yes, the guy who's
Okay,
still
yeah.
inside.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm probably gonna follow for a bit, but I might backtrack depending on where it leads after maybe less than a minute.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Patches, you're kind of doing a patrol around the building, and through a window, you can see the dwarf that you were following start to kind of approach the door that you're on the side that you're kind of walking by at this time.
Kind of face away from it and do one of these, like lean against the side of it and just wait for him to.
All right. Roll me stealth.
I'm not good at that. There's no way.
Oh,
Disadvantage. Let's cheer.
It's disadvantage because of the armor.
Yeah.
So since this is less of a silent stealth and more like a,
Can't see me.
and I will waive that disadvantage in this one
All right, cool.
circumstance.
So I'll just I'll with advantage, so it just cancels itself out then. Oh wait, did that? No, that didn't work.
Yeah, you got a 17.
Okay.
The left number. If you're rolling straight, it's the left
Yeah.
number. So, all right. So he kind of walks out, and Guy, you're following him.
Yeah.
And as he walks out and then makes a right turn to head back to the street, you see Patches kind of sitting there, and you're already acquainted with her, so you just recognize her off the bat. It's a 6'5" tabaxi.
Yeah.
Um,
How far am I from him now?
huh?
How far am I from Ben? Like.
Oh,
on the show, like,
how far
roughly?
would you have been How far would you be keeping behind him?
Probably. I don't know if the inn was. Yeah, I probably would have held them maybe like 20 feet or so.
All right, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
So he's about
Yeah.
20 feet down the alleyway when you pop out,
Okay.
and so it's getting to the point where he's about to get to the end of the alleyway, and it looks like he's going to turn back the way that he came.
Okay.
Now we'll come back real quick to Flint, who comes out of the bar the way you came in, and you see Barb and Sana out there.
Ladies, Ben just went out the side exit, slipped a note to guys at the bar, and Guy followed Ben, and so I think we got that covered. Do we want to maybe monitor this guy in the bar a little bit, or?
So guy's in the bar, or guy went after the guy?
Guy followed Ben.
Okay, yeah, I got it. And there's a guy in the bar, but the guy's not Guy.
There's another guy not Guy in the bar.
Okay, got it.
It's a non-Guy guy.
A non-Guy guy. Okay, good.
Non-geek guy.
Key guy. Oh.
Well, we
But
were
I'm thirsty.
told-
Let's go. I pat Barb on the side of the cheek.
All right, so you two are going to head into the Narwhal Tavern, and Flint, are you going to follow them and back in?
I would follow their lead for now, yeah.
All right.
A terrible
The-
idea.
Is the guy in red sitting at a bar or at a table?
He's kind of sitting near a bar, like near the bar on a stool, but he's not facing the bar, so to speak. He's kind of he's kind of sitting sideways to it. He's got his arm leaned on one of the bars. He's got a mug of ale, and he's just sipping away. And you do see him as you come in, as you come back in, he's kind of reading a note, and then he kind of crumbles it up and puts it back into his coat, into his cloak pocket.
I'm gonna sit down next to, well, first, before I walk towards the bar, I'm going to turn to Barb and give her one of these.
Oh, I
then
should
I'm gonna go
not
sit-
throw fists.
And I'm gonna go sit down at the bar next to him,
All right.
if there's an open seat.
There is an open seat right next to him. And at this point, we'll kind of come back outside where we have Guy, Gish, and so we have Guy and Patches. And so this is kind of they're coming in. And Ben looks like he's about to turn back onto the main thoroughfare and head back the way that you guys followed him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, do we think it's safe to kind of just let him go, assuming he's gonna go back to actually do his job?
It sounds like he's retracing his steps. So yeah.
All right, let's
I kind of pivot on the heel. Like,
Whoop!
Not
All right.
worth it.
So you're gonna head back into the to the narwhal as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So inside the narwhal, again, there's a lot of. It seems like a frequented place of the Flaming Fist, being so close to the sea tower of Baldur, and You see some with black slashes, some without. There's a group of bards playing, and you see Tasana right next to a guy in a red cloak. And where would as you came in, Barb and Flint, what would you have done as he went to the bar and sat down next to this cloaked figure?
I'm gonna sit at a table. And I'm like,
I originally would have tried to find a seat at the bar as well, but seeing as how they're much taller than I am, and jumping is just out of fashion for a gnome, I would probably go sit with Barb as well.
All right. And then Guy and Patches, you see two of your members at a bar, which conveniently happens to have 3 open seats at the table. And you see Tasana sitting at the bar with this cloaked figure. What are you two gonna?
There was only one seat open next to the cloaked figure, and Tizana is sitting next to them, right?
Yes.
Okay. I guess I'll go to the side where most of the party is, and slap some coins down and order a drink. Just keep my eyes open on this one, and just keep my hand leaning on the pommel of my sword, and that's about it.
I'm hanging back by the door, I think.
Just hanging out by the door. You're the hooded figure, smoking a pipe, lighting up the eyes, all that
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm doing like the flamingo thing with my legs, like the cool kid. Like.
Turn your hat around backwards, just gonna hang out.
There's a weird babbling thing on my back. It's fine.
Totally. Tasana, you sit at the bar next to this figure who, as you sit down, kind of crumbles up this note and pops it into the inside of his cloak.
I'm gonna give like the one finger to the bartender for a drink.
Oh, hey, DM Susan. Thanks for the raid.
Thank you for the raid.
Hey, Tim.
Woo. Welcome. Hope you had a good stream.
The bartender, recognizing the call of a customer, he pours an ale and puts it next to you.
I was hoping for something with a little bit more pizzazz, but okay. How do you, I'm gonna turn around to the guy in the red. Is that all they have here? It's just ale, nothing distinguished?
Ale, wine. And
What is
do
he
you
drinking?
Want? What do you want? A floofy drinking a coconut?
What is he drinking?
An ale.
I was hoping for some wine. I don't really do floofy drinks and coconuts. No.
So he kind of looks at the bartender and makes a couple, and the bartender kind of acknowledges and grabs the ale back, puts it back on the counter, and pours you some wine instead.
I would put. Do I know like the average going rate of an ale around here? And all of
Yeah.
our time spent in the pub?
Yeah.
About how much would you say?
Silver.
I would put 2 silvers down and tell the bartender that the guy can keep the ale. That way he doesn't have to waste the ale.
Appreciate it. And he's kind of just eyeing you very suspiciously. Where are you from?
Nowhere fun, that's for sure. That's why I'm here. Just trying to find a good town that lady could just settle down, you know?
Well, you might want to try Waterdeep. Baldur's Gate's no place to be right now, not for decent folk.
You look like decent folk.
And
You look like an intelligent, handsome fella.
You have a very interesting definition of decent folk. And he kind of finishes off the drink he had, slams it on the ground, grabs the one that was poured for you originally, and just starts kind of drinking it.
So what do you do?
Nothing I can talk about.
Ooh, exciting. I'm gonna try and make a play for grabbing his hand when he puts it down. Not grabbing it, just laying a hand on his hand.
He almost like winces away from you.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you were married. I will walk away if it's a bother. Just wanted somebody nice to talk to.
It's a bother.
Oof. Fine then.
You want some ice for that burn? Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. We definitely say that the cinders on my head start to sizzle a little bit.
All right. Anything else? So as you all see,
Resisting the urge to use suggestion on something like this.
you all. So we did get from Rogue Singer.
I think it's for patches.
Yeah. Wait, no, for Amber.
No, you got one from a rogue singer. I got one from
Oh,
Z.
god damn it. I'm really behind. Sorry,
Okay.
thank you. Very far
And-
behind.
As you all sit there, he seems to kind of take back to his seat and he just continues drinking his second ale.
I'd be talking to the table and like, hey, does one of us want to try to like pickpocket and see what that note says? Like, I can create a distraction.
I don't think any of us are the sneaky kind.
Oh.
I'm a more of a hands-on kind of gal.
So,
Oh.
Mage Hand is an obvious thing, right? It's a floating hand.
Yeah, it's, unless you happen to be an arcane trickster rogue.
Yeah.
In which case
okay.
it would be invisible, which is fucking badass.
Fucking awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Damn it. Can I just be very persuasive? Just kidding. I guess I don't got anything. Fuck.
Wait. You got up and left, not him.
No, I wouldn't have gotten up.
Did someone walk away?
Oh, I thought you said you had walked away from him.
Me? No.
Yeah.
I would have just stayed there.
Okay.
Even if he wasn't interested in the conversation, I would keep trying to make small conversation. At the very least, just to distract him, or just to keep him sitting there talking until he eventually loosens up with ale.
I'm sitting next to, to Barb, right? Because I'm sitting next to, okay.
We're all at a table together.
Yeah, you're
besides
sitting
Patches.
the four of you at the table.
Oh,
so
we're at a table, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
For some reason I thought of a bar, and okay. I look over at Barb. I'm kind of looking up at Barb too, and I go, perhaps being subtle is not the way to go then. Maybe doing this the hard way might be easier. If
So
we
what you're
wait-
saying?
We wait for him to leave down the alley, and then we ask him more pressing questions.
I thought you were suggesting a bar fight, in which case I was all for it, but yeah, that's probably a better idea.
I mean, I would like a bar fight as much as the next bugbear, but I think this is the safer way.
Does he look like he's holding his own with the ale, or does he look like he's going through a couple of these?
I mean, he's probably about halfway through the second one that you've seen him have here, and he seems to be taking him pretty well.
I'm gonna order 2 ales without touching the wine.
All right.
And
the
then drink
bartender-
with him.
Huh?
And then drink with him to kind of keep him drinking.
So he starts to kind of look at you just like, who is this person? To be completely honest,
Look, I didn't want to say this, but do you see the very large woman over at the bar? or sitting over at the table with the guy, the long hair, got the fancy plumage and such?
Yeah.
He's my ex-husband. He's a real asshole. The bugbear's his muscle. I'm just trying to look normal. He thinks he's got some play over me still. I'm just trying to go out, enjoy myself. I'm just looking for somebody to talk to. I'm sorry if it's a bother.
Like I said, it is a bother. And he takes the 2 ales that you gave him, scoots them towards him, stands up, and starts to walk to the side door.
Look
All
over.
right. I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna walk over to him the same time that he's walking out the side door, pretend to bump into him, and try to pickpocket the thing off of him.
All right. Roll me a sleight of hand check.
Let's get this party started. This is such a bad idea.
Do it!
Do it.
Let's use
scared.
it.
Do it!
Let's
Do it
use it.
now!
Let's use a cheer. And can I guidance myself?
As guidance, can you cast guidance on yourself?
Yeah, I am one willing creature.
That is.
All right,
yeah.
cool.
Oh.
Roll. Is a
Ah.
slash roll?
/R.
Slash R. 1d4.
I
20.
disembodied Ian.
20. So,
Nice.
yeah, you see him get up from the bar and start walking away, and as you start walking towards the table, it's almost so quick, just this quick little bump.
Sorry, didn't mean to get in your way. And I'll pretend to go out the front door, like nervous and embarrassed. Like I'll go out the other way. It's fine.
All right. Do you notify your table at all? Your party, as you, like, do you give them any kind of signals?
Is there's probably another seat at the table, right?
Yeah.
I just sit down. I just slip into it like it's no big deal and slide in the middle.
I was like half standing, like wondering what was gonna happen, and then I kind of like relaxed and sit down and like, did it work?
Yeah.
Nice.
What's happening to me? Am I the bad guy? Am I turning into the bad guy?
Oh no, you're fine.
Let's
See what the has.
Bartender, give me something with some fucking balls. Some bullshit. I don't got it no more.
I would reach for the note.
Oh.
Bring the vessels next.
Okay.
What nest?
Did we see this guy read the note?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we need to pay our tab and follow him.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Can chat see the note?
Yeah, they saw it. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Disembodied Ian is producer.
Gotcha.
I down what's left of my drink, and I get up out of the table, get up off the table, and get ready to follow.
I get up to follow and just take a drink from a random person, gulp it down, and keep walking.
I fucking slip a gold on the table for that act? Because now I feel like I'm the bad guy and I gotta redeem myself just a little bit. Like, here, I'm sorry, I don't know
I'm
what
a
her problem
pirate.
is.
I don't have to pay for my drinks. Well, I mean, I'm supposed to pay for my drinks, but I just walk away.
And Sana, what are you doing as you see the table?
I
Get
take my drink, don't pay, and leave as well.
All right. So you get back out onto the streets. You've had enough time to sit down, read the note. Roll me a perception check.
Hey, I think I'm losing it. He didn't care.
Everybody?
Am I
Anyone who's looking to see if they can catch sight of this guy.
Okay.
I'm too busy reassuring Tasani that she's beautiful.
Am I not cute no more?
You're wobble, darling.
Perception. Okay.
Is it because I cut my hair?
No.
Is it too short?
It's perfect.
No such thing as too short hair.
None
Thanks,
of you
Pussycat.
can spot the red cloaked figure.
Ooh, he could.
But it has been about 40 minutes since you left the sea tower of Balduran.
Are we roughly 20 minutes from the murder scene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Convenient.
convenient.
Yeah.
Shall we go there since we can't find them?
Yeah.
I guess so.
It's our only choice, I think.
All right. So you start making your way around the city. We're going to say you were probably in this vicinity here. And you were given an area kind of over here. So as you're walking along the docks, streets are still crowded. And you eventually come to a building in the area that you were shown to go. And standing at the door are 2 guards in black sashes.
I'm gonna flick out the invite again.
Wait.
We're
We're
here on
waiting.
official business.
No, we're waiting for
Man it
for
for mantle.
intel.
Yeah.
Don't go up to them because they don't need to know we're here.
Okay.
Were we,
Go ahead.
were we given any idea of what mana format will look like?
You probably were, so
Okay.
you could actually trust them. They are. Real quick. Sorry. Running a module off a PDF is definitely a new experience for me. I'm used to running a module
Yeah.
on 20,
Yeah.
where like everything is just a click and a link away.
Hey Andy, good news. We're 50% to the next Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one
Yeah,
shot.
that one I just ran off the fucking cuff. I had like literally my prep was like there are pizza mimics. Go.
Figure your shit out.
Appendices. There we go. Too far. Here we go. Your person is a powerfully built human, male human, blonde hair, brown eyes, and yeah. So, and within a few minutes of arriving and kind of hanging back from this building, you do see a person of this description approach and seem to recognize you and gives you a warm smile. Just kind of waves you over.
Proceed forward.
All right.
So, welcome. Just give me a second here. And he approaches the guards at the door, hands them a piece of paper, which they look at. Both kind of look at each other and leave. And he walks back to you guys. All right, we're good.
Ooh, you're official.
I am. Thank
And
you.
your name would be?
Trade ran. And you are all
Flint.
Flint,
Patches.
Patches,
Gee.
Gee,
Bob.
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 Barb.
Bob.
I had to clear my throat.
And you?
Oh, my name's Tasana. Hi. We're waiting
Well-
for a floor mantle.
That's me.
Okay.
So walks up to the door, unlocks it, and opens it.
Ooh, it's map time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I love drawn map.
And this is a 2-story building that you will enter. Doors made of wood. Windows all over. If they're not obvious on the map, I'll let you know. But like, there's basically on each surface there are multiple windows, on both stories. And as you enter, there's a small staircase to the left, just going up a couple of feet to what appears to be an office. And in the immediate adjacent room seems to be some kind of sitting room. There's actually a low table with 4 leather chairs around it. And he says, well, so I was sent here to let you in and ensure that none of Ben's guards were around.
How much time do we have?
They'll probably be back in half an hour,
Okay.
the most.
Okay.
So I'll take guard outside. Other than that, do you have any questions?
What do you specifically know about this?
Yeah.
I know that this house belonged to a gentleman named Sans Korik. He was a very successful merchant on the near the docks, and I know that he had connections to some people who maybe not too savory. Other than that, this just happened yesterday.
Did we
We're
ask
just
how
trying to
anyone
figure-
died?
Huh?
Did we ask how anyone died?
No.
How'd he die?
He's upstairs still.
Cool. Okay.
You're welcome to see, but I hear it's not pretty.
When did he die?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Were the other 2 successful merchants or just merchants?
Everyone who's been killed seems to have they all seem relatively successful. They all had some sort of connections. They all seem to disappear at night. According to, Sans wasn't married, but the other 2, their significant others, would always complain about the places they went at night. Be out late all night long.
And what is it about these other men that Ben commands that makes them so untrustworthy?
So, and he kind of looks around. All right, so if Darren trusts you, Darren was the name of the person who you met, Darren Falburn, Flame Falburn. If Flame Falburn trusts you, we suspect there might be connections to a cult. Now, you've probably heard of the Dead Three, and that's being dealt with. I fear this cult worships someone far worse.
So long as there's no mention of a vessel nest, I think we should be fine. And I'm gonna watch his face when I say that.
His face, like, there's no change on his face.
Okay.
Vessel nest.
Yeah, with creepy cults and stuff, there's usually talks of like vessels or offerings and things like that. So just it's words I've heard.
They are traders, though, so maybe a vessel means a ship.
And possibly a crow's nest.
Or a docks, if it is the nest of the vessel.
Yeah. It also doesn't have an apostrophe. I'd like to point that out. So it could be vessel S nest.
I wasn't referring to the note that we found, but good job, fellas. Okay. I'm gonna walk off into the other room and start looking.
Right. So he closes the door behind him.
Before you go, sir,
Takes guard. Yeah.
is this place gonna be for sale?
Honey, you find the most sweet romantic places.
I'm not sure where it's been willed off to, but if there was no legal will, then there would absolutely be an auction coming up.
Barb,
Thank you,
how,
sir.
how about we look at the room where the guy is, and then you can say whether or not you want it. Because
Yeah, it's gotta be
Will be
spacious.
that can be
Hey.
replaced.
Yeah, it's gotta be spacious though.
I roll my eyes and I head upstairs.
Yeah, I'm going upstairs too. I wanna see.
So you're heading into the office right here. Like, cause the stairs on the left are just like a 3-foot
feet up.
rise into an office.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're supposed to have control of tokens, but I do not right now.
Oh, that's because I have to give you control individually on every map.
Oh, okay.
Let me just.
I have Barb. I can move Barb.
Oh no, that's just a Bayless thing, cause.
Dang it, Bayless!
There we go. You should
What
have.
do you think? What do you think? I'm gonna luke around this thing?
No, I just don't trust you enough with the token.
Oh, okay.
All right, so that first room to the left seems to be an office of some kind. Who's checking that out?
Me.
All right, and what's everyone else checking out?
I'll walk into the main room here.
Into the main room.
Yeah, I'll go with her.
Did
So
we notice?
you said the body was up ahead in this area?
He kind of looked upstairs, like directly upstairs, when he mentioned the body.
The office stairs or a different set of stairs?
It's a
Different set of
two-story house.
stairs.
Yeah.
It's a 2-story house. So I have Fog of War on right now and just a couple things revealed. I will probably make this, given the fact that you can probably just walk around pretty quickly and get a good layout of the house. Let me polygon reveal.
Did you draw this yourself?
No, this is actually
Oh.
from the module.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
I didn't know if you like whipped it up yourself on your iPad.
There's a little bit. Come on, polygon reveal. Click. Click. All right, you know what? Forget polygon reveal. We're just gonna reveal the whole area right there.
The triangle thing like a two-sided fireplace?
Yes. So
Okay.
in the sitting room,
right.
there is a 2-sided hearth.
It's awesome.
And then forward in here is a staircase here on your it's still on the reveal tool. There is a spiral staircase here to the right,
Okay.
and what seems to be a dining room up here. To the right here is an open storage room.
Okay.
So Steph,
Mhm.
you're checking out the office.
Yeah.
Roll me an investigation check.
Am I good at that? I'm fairly good at that. No, I'm not.
No,
I lied.
Not at all. Not at all.
I poked myself in the eye a few times looking for shit. Ow.
Yeah. Kind of looking around the desk. There seem to be papers, but nothing of importance. There's a couple of invoices, business as usual type stuff. Nothing too terribly interesting or.
Ziglard is like fussing right now, and I'm having a really hard time.
Yeah, I have just
Ziglard.
trying to.
gonna pop into this storage room.
Storage room.
Anything other than just a bunch of rando crates.
Why don't you roll me investigation?
Oh, 10. I'm. What is it you said, Steph? I think I'm pretty good at these. Yeah.
We're killing it, guys.
So a bunch of boxes and shit. Nothing cool.
Yep.
Nice
Neat.
one.
Someone send help.
I'm glad that Sherlock and Watson are on the case.
I'm gonna go over next
Me
to you
too, me
guys.
too.
There's nothing cool in here.
I'm gonna look at the table here.
Oh my God,
See if
this
there's
room.
anything cool
There's
on
so
it.
much bullshit in here. I don't care. It's boring.
Roll me perception.
Okay, if my mouse would work. I think my battery's dying. Don't mind me. You know, we're rolling so hot today.
Oh my god.
Yep.
It's a table! You know, darling, this could be great to have a family gathering at.
It's so beautiful. It's cute. I love the fireplace. It's the fucking cutest. Oh my God.
Oh my god.
You and I are just like decorating the place and not paying attention at all. Just like,
Nope.
just we can do this and then we'll make this color and then it's gonna be perfect.
Guy and Flint, what are you all up to in here?
Please help.
Kind of go.
You two
we're gonna
look
take the
inspired.
Spiral staircase upstairs.
Yeah, I'd want to go upstairs. Body.
Alright. As you start walking upstairs, I want you both to roll me perception checks.
Oh god.
I'm going to use a cheerspiration.
Thanks, Jordan.
Thanks, Jordan. Cheers,
This is the
spell for
first
everybody.
one. Oh,
We're
nice.
doing as
Okay.
great as Nick does.
Yeah.
I'm just don't add it on mine. I'll just roll straight with it.
Oh, shots fired.
Bang. Okay, 11. Oh boy.
Alright, so, Flint, as you're walking up, you notice the floorboards creaking interesting below you. And that you notice that one of the floorboards actually has like a shard of wood missing from it.
Hey guys, one of these boards looks like it's been chipped or broken. Anybody want to try to pry it up?
I'm nice and strong. I'll do that.
Alright,
I'll walk over there and try and pry the board up.
I'm gonna pat you on the butt as you walk away and give you inspiration.
Yes.
Maybe a little bit of a squeeze too.
Go ahead and roll me as you're doing that. One sec. Here we go. Yeah, roll me athletics check.
Who just spun the wheel of fortune?
I heard it too. I was thinking the same thing. It's like it's.
And I'll add
That's totally
the.
yeah.
What is it? A D6 or a D4 right now? Inspiration.
D6.
Well, that's a 15.
All right. Which happens to be the DC.
Oh.
So
Perfect.
as you're kind of pulling on this, suddenly you hear this like click, and as you hear this click snap, this trap door kind of opens up, and it seems like you've broken the lock on it.
Don't know
And-
my own strength.
From
Ooh.
underneath, this smell of sewer kind of rises up from here, as you can see a tunnel and a ladder heading down.
Was that hatch before the stairs?
Yeah, it's like right at the foot of the stairs. So
Okay.
Flint is the one who would have noticed, I think I said.
Yeah.
Notice like as he stepped like right about here, there was a.
Can I still pop upstairs and see where the dead body is? Can I get if I go just up the stairs and up to see the next floor, is it obvious where his body is?
Yeah, yeah.
I just
Let
don't
me
want
just
to do
go
that
ahead.
too.
I'd like
Yeah.
to see that too. But,
I just want to catch a glimpse that it's like actually there.
yeah. Is it like pretty much a large bedroom for the second floor, or?
I'll show you right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right.
Oh, okay. So I'd have to like actually go up the steps to probably get to where he's at.
Well, as you get up to the top of the stairs, you do see a small L-shaped hallway, and with a closed door on the right, but on the left, right here, and I don't think you can actually move your tokens there. So let me. Well, you can see it as players, and if you decide to move your tokens up there, I'll move them
Sure.
over. You see, actually, real quick, just remove the blocking aspect of it. Where is it? There we go. There, your movement should not be restricted between floors. Now you can move your tokens wherever you want.
Cool.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So the door right here is broken open. Bursted
okay.
open from what appears to be in the room into the hallway. From the room into the hallway. Just shattered.
We want to check the murder scene first and go in the stinky cave, or
Yeah.
But didn't he say that all the doors were locked? Why would this one be busted? He said they were all locked.
They were talking about the external doors, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think whoever did this came from that area that Flint just found.
You know, it's making the resale value it's going down. I don't like that tunnel.
yeah, I don't like stinky tunnels.
So as you kind of all come upstairs, you can smell the smell of a body that's been around for probably about 18 to 20 hours or so.
I go into the bedroom area.
Yeah, that's the one on the south side.
Oh wait.
Oh, sorry, the one down here. So the door to the north is open,
Okay.
and you're gonna head into the bedroom area. The body's right.
I don't want to step on it. I'll stay off to the side.
Oh, okay. So she found it.
Body's right here.
Okay.
You're trying to stick figure. Stop it.
Yes.
Oh, at least it has a head. Okay.
Can I get a little? Oh god, what's the murder man outline? Where it's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Andy, I'm gonna change my color because I realized just now that I'm the same green that you are.
It is similar, yeah.
I'm talking about the thread.
No.
I would inspect the body to
babe.
see.
No, the circle I'm making, Ian, not the drawing.
What was that, Flint?
I would start inspecting the body to see if I can figure out like how he died.
Stinky tunnel.
All right,
Stinky
roll me
tunnel.
medicine check.
I'm gonna stand over Flint and just point out a few things that might help him. Guidance.
Okay. Oh wait, I can do this. So that is.
What's everyone else doing? While Flint's taking a look at the body, what's everyone else doing around this room?
What type of room does it seem like? Like what's on the walls and that sort of thing?
So this room seems to be like a room that was decorated for entertaining. There are some tapestries around the walls.
Oh shoot.
There's a lot of benches and places to sit.
Like to go to. These are tapestries. These long rectangles. I'm guessing.
Those are like benches and like almost entertaining tables. Almost like
okay.
it almost seems like maybe food displays would have been brought up here, and people would have, used them as buffets. A lot of
Okay.
sitting room around this room. The hearth is actually a 2-story hearth, so it's still double-sided on this room. But are you going to look at some of the tapestries and kind of what are you going to do with those?
I'd like to look at the tapestries, like what's on them, and then maybe pull them away from the walls to see if there's anything behind or anything like that.
All right, roll me no, roll me investigation
Yeah.
for actually looking behind them and trying to find something,
Yeah.
but do it with advantage because you're pretty much already just.
Okay.
Riley, guidance isn't a D6, it's a D4. So just roll a D4 and then like we can add it on to the thing you rolled. Yeah.
So I think I got a 10.
9, 10.
I got
All
an
right.
11.
So you notice, Flint, that it seems like he was mauled by some kind of animal.
Huh?
Guys, it looks like he was mauled by something.
I didn't do it.
Like big thing, small thing?
Bob. Do I know that, Andy?
Not with that, but you're welcome to roll, Steph, if you want to do a perception, because you already know he's been mauled. So if you want to kind of like perceive the situation.
Did you not get a whole 19 like you rolled?
No.
No, he rolled 2d20 plus 1 plus 4.
Oh, okay, got it.
17 is it big or smaller? What the hell did this yo?
Good job.
So, and I'll get right to Guy here in a second with your investigation. You notice two weird things. One, it seems like something big. You also notice that there's no splatter.
Huh?
Like, it seems like he's been eviscerated, but you're
didn't
also noticing
Tear 'em up.
no blood spatter around.
Around in general or on him even?
Like, he's bloody as fuck,
Okay.
but like it almost looks like when someone gets ripped apart, you would almost expect blood splatter to be on the walls, on the floor. You're not seeing any of that.
And are these?
One sec, I'm gonna follow up with Guy real quick. Guy, you're investigating some of the tapestries and stuff, and you rolled an 11 on your investigation.
Yes.
Yeah. So I wanted to look at what was actually displayed on them, and then what's behind the actual tapestry.
All right. What's on them are different scenes that seem to be of an angel. You see the first one of this angel descending down onto a city, and then this angel leading a army. And then you see this angel on the final one, like, transformed and looking different, as opposed to all light and glorious. You see black eyes and instead of a halo of fire.
Steph
And
is very upset.
Amber is very upset.
And behind
He's
the
clueless.
one of the tapestries, you see one sec.
I don't like it.
There's like a panel behind one of the tapestries that seems to have a couple things cut out, like a square cut out into the wall and then replaced in, if you know what I mean. So you just see like this square that's cut into the wall.
Okay,
But-
so it's like curved into the stone.
Yeah.
Okay. So something's missing from that, it seems.
Not something missing. It looks like something, it looks like,
Hmm.
it just looks like the outline of a possible panel, trapdoor, something like
Okay.
that.
Oh, it's a
Okay.
James Bond door. Got it.
Mm. I guess I'd like to. First off, I look over at Patches and I say, "Do you know anything about what's on these tapestries?" Also, I think I found something curious, and I want to like run my hands along the crevices of that that bit that I found. Maybe try to impress my hands a little bit, see if anything clicks or whatever.
All right. Patches, do you want to respond to his question, or do you want to see what you know about these tapestries?
I do want to see what I know about the tapestries, if there's any religious undertones that I could obtain.
You know what to roll.
I'm also gonna pop up detect magic, just
All right.
because I'm dumb and should have done it earlier.
We used a cheer on that. That's a 14.
14.
Yeah.
You recognize, you're not fully sure of the entire story, but you do recognize from readings that you've had that this is depictions of Zariel.
This is bad news. This.
Bad.
Who's Zariel?
There is a light angel, there is a dark angel, they're separate, no?
I don't want to say the wrong thing, so I'm gonna let Andy fill in the gaps for me, just
So,
in case I say something.
Zariel is a fallen angel, formerly an angel, said to have been corrupted through the Blood War, and who is now the ruler, or the Archduchess of Avernus, the first level of hell.
They worship a fallen angel who rules in hell. This is not good news.
Well, it looks like we have to pursue it in the hellish sewers of this place, I guess, where that panel was open.
And I think this is what our friend who let us in here was insinuating, that there's the Cult of the Dead 3 here, but this is much worse.
Flint, what did you gather from this body?
That it's dead. Yeah.
I give him a pat on the head. I'm like, "Good
Yeah,
job."
Patches did a better job of inspection.
Well, no. So you found things that let me find out other things. Something big
Okay.
eviscerated this guy, but the blood doesn't line up. There's no.
Well, if this was a communal thing, they probably cleaned up.
Or it wasn't. The
Built here?
murder was not done here. He was just disposed of back at home.
Did we see any like blood drops or drag marks on the way up here?
You did not.
And this it doesn't look remotely like a sacrificial sort of thing. This is like, we want this guy dead, right?
He doesn't. No, it doesn't look like this was ritually done. At least not here.
Okay.
Are there any parts missing?
He's been eviscerated. Like his entire stomach is just like ripped open.
His intestines are there, and his heart is there, and there's a part of his liver
Okay,
here.
well that's what I was getting at, is like, is the heart still there? Like, are all of the parts, even though they're not where they're supposed to be, are they still there?
You seem to be able to find most, like, something that would. Okay, I see that. I see where that. Yeah. Doesn't seem
Okay.
like anything's missing. Guy,
Yes.
this panel that you were doing, you're kind of rubbing your fingers along it and whatnot.
And I'm like pressing like my hand. I'm leaning into it a little bit, like trying to see anything that comes down, like presses down.
It seems that as you press on it towards the top, the bottom kind of comes out a little bit, and it seems like this panel is removable.
Okay, I open it.
As you open it, you see a locked what seems to be safe door, some sort of locked door behind it, just about a foot by a foot.
Well, I think we hit some sort of jackpot, but this is where my skills end unless I can bash it open somehow. But
Hey,
is
Barb.
Is it removable? Is it a removable like safe, or is it just a door that we see?
It seems built into the wall itself.
Okay.
Hey, Barb,
So
you
I
smash
can't rip
something?
it off.
Yeah,
I
and
like smashing things.
and you
I make way.
you have detect magic up, Flint, right?
Yes.
So you're not detecting anything around here, like just it's wide open. When you look around, you're gonna see auras of magic if there's anything. You don't specifically see anything up in here.
Good.
Smash? Is that what I heard?
Smash.
Rubeck smash.
Barb, go smash.
Roll me a
Will you
athletics check.
smash? Oh.
You a smash.
How do I roll to smash?
10.
So, as you hit it, you do break through it, but you break through it in this like, as you kind of, what do you use?
I am using my warhammer.
So as your warhammer goes into this, a blade on the wall falls down. Dexterity saving throw, please. Just Barb.
God. I'm a cheer. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Whoa!
So you take half of 2 slashing damage. So 1 slashing damage.
Baby, baby.
As
You have
this-
the barbarian feat that gives you advantage against traps you can see.
Oh, that's right. You would have had. Do you have that text? Are you high enough level for that? Keen
Oh, I do
sense,
have-
or
Yeah, I do have deck.
so give yourself the cheer back, so you wouldn't have had to
Oh,
use the
yeah,
cheer.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take an inspiration, Riley.
Yeah,
Play a
good
bar.
move.
I don't think that I ever took it away, so it's good.
Yeah, shadows, danger sense, exactly.
Spidey
Um,
sense.
Did I roll deception? I did roll deception.
But still,
You
I mean,
did.
so you still would have
Yeah.
You deceived that trap.
I did deceive that trap.
still roll the 20 on the
It
die.
would have been a
so-
22 if it
All
was
right, yeah.
dexterity.
And
So.
you still take half damage on the on the save. So, inside there is like as she smashes it open, Flint, you actually see an aura of magic now coming
Okay.
from inside this safe.
Guys, something's going on back there. Back up just a bit.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Sadly, because it hurt my cuticle.
I
And
broke
trust
a
it doesn't-
fucking nail.
I'm still over by the stairs.
And then detect magic, I would have to get close to it and inspect it to see what's going on.
So
with
you
it.
get close and you can see that there is an aura of magic around a pair of gloves inside.
Yeah.
So there
And-
is a very. Let me see if there's a picture I can look at. No picture. There seems to be a. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly which school, but there is a aura of magic around these very sleek-looking leather gloves.
All right. Well, I will inspect it to figure out what kind of aura, what kind of magic.
I'm going to say, let's see here real quick.
Inspect the gloves.
Na 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 na, inspect the gloves.
That's what I was
Na, 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 na.
Digibird, smell the glove.
I was trying to remember the song.
It's a nice little romantic ballad I call Lick My Love Pump.
Bless you.
Digibirder made a a Spinal Tap reference. I was just returning.
Which one's Ian? Which one's the like the buffing magic?
He's in the bathroom.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus. The
no.
one time I actually call him for him and need him.
Isn't that buffing magic? Isn't that what's buffing magic? Detect magic, buffing, things that buff.
Transmutation.
Transmutation. There you
Transmutation magic.
Things that buff magic.
go. It's buffing magic.
Swole magic.
Swole.
Oh, I like swole.
Swole magic.
You got a
And I'd be-
swole.
I would need like a different spell to figure out what what it literally does.
You would need to either cast Identify, or you can take an hour to. You can take an hour to identify them as well. Or you can trial and error it and put them on and see what the hell happens.
Do it.
Are they like cloth-looking gloves, or are they more armor?
They're like
leather.
sleek leather-looking gloves.
Do it.
I'm not in there. I'm still by the stairs.
Hmm.
I don't even know this is happening.
I take the gloves
All right.
and
Do you do anything
put
with
'em-
them? Just put
I'm
them
gonna
away.
I'm gonna put them in my pack for now.
All right.
Aw.
Quit coaxing the new guy.
I'm chaotic.
I'm kind of waiting
okay?
there, like I'm kind of waiting there, hoping he'll put them on. And I just like, you're such a tease.
If I'm looking around the room and everybody's like basically looking at me expectantly, damn it, guys! I take them out of the pack and I put them.
Peer pressure.
So
They're leather though, so.
you put them on, and as you put them on, they go invisible.
Oh.
And my hands?
No, your hands are like it just looks like you put on the gloves and the gloves go invisible as you put them on.
The fuck happened to your hands?
And my hands are still there, right?
Yeah, his hands are still there. The gloves go
Not
invisible.
Oh, my
wearing
bad.
It's like
So
so
what's-
as he puts them on, it looks like he's not even wearing them.
What magic sorcery is this?
They don't do anything else that I can tell.
Not that you're aware of at this point.
Oh, great.
Alright, take them off.
Pop my head
How can
in.
you tell
Oh,
I'm
good. You
not-
didn't put them on.
Hold
Good.
on, before he takes them off, I want to grab like a torch out of my backpack and just give him like the wooden end of it, and he says, "Touch this. See if something happens."
You give him a what? A
Dinner
torch?
Like the wooden end of the torch, yeah, like the part you would hold. I just like hold it out to him.
All right. Do you grab those, Flint? The torch?
I guess.
So you grab it and you get it out of his hand, and it seems just really almost so quick and just so easy for you just to pull it from his hand and hold on to it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's great. Thanks. Great.
Ooh.
Great.
Interesting.
Great. Wait, you didn't.
I love that. Wait.
I thought you were just like messing with me, but like it actually seems as if.
Yeah. As you grab it, it's just like like as you pull it from his hand, it just feels like you're able to just very quickly, more quickly than normal, just grab him and grab the torch out of his hand and hold on for
Oh,
yourself.
okay. I see.
Almost like
Actually-
taking something from another person posed a lot less resistance.
Like
Yeah.
taking candy from a baby.
Hmm.
How you doing back there, baby?
Is Ian like just dying, just sitting there like banging his head on the wall?
No, he's just over here laughing like a.
It's
Know it
a
all.
cat.
Yeah, but I know what they are.
Yeah, of course you know what they are.
That's cat.
When I took the torch from Guy's hands, did Guy feel anything strange or abnormal, or like less than he should have?
He was surprised how nimbly and quickly you got it out of his hands. Like, he almost didn't feel it. Like he almost didn't feel the torch leave his hand.
Cool, making sure. Cool.
Very swift.
Who's ready to go into the stinky tunnel?
Let's go in the stink hole.
Yes.
Stinky tongue.
Stink.
Enough of this dilly-dallying. We've seen enough.
While they were all investigating, this door would have been locked, correct?
This door was open.
Okay, just while they were investigating, we don't have to make a whole entire scene. I'm just going to quickly glance over this room. Did anything seem out of place or no?
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay.
Same. Damn it.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll use him. I'll use a cheer spell on his boy. Hate that every time I shift click, it highlights everything now. 18.
There is a book on one of the on one of the shelves that catches your eye. It's like a red journal. It sticks out from the other ones, and in your curiosity, you grab it and look at it.
Mm-hmm.
And so you notice that some of the tomes are written in a language you can't understand, unless, I mean, what languages do you understand?
Common and primordial.
Yep, nope,
Celestial.
nope,
Damn it.
Goblin.
nope,
And common.
nope.
And
Oh,
common.
I'm sorry. It's something we can read. Right.
Yeah, languages you can read. What language do
I
you
can
speak?
read everything.
Everything?
Yep. It's one of my Eldritch invocations.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, is that like a you have a permanent comprehend languages that you can do, or is it like cast? Is
Just-
it comprehend languages that will, or you just can understand what you read?
Just for reading, I can read everything.
Okay.
It's fucking busted. Jesus.
That's a good one.
I gave up
Yeah.
like stronger Eldritch blasts for it, so
Worth it.
yeah.
So, the one that's in common though, this red journal that you see, has it talks about summonings. It talks about the cult of Zariel and how he's been working with them to try to bring Garazal onto the mortal plane. And on the last page,
Oh, God. No.
Well, that's fun.
All the powers I'm learning to summon serve me or destroy me.
Hey, Andy.
yeah,
Thanks, I hate it.
Thanks, I fucking hate it.
you're welcome.
Love you.
That sounded really like, I guess.
I love you, but
Oh,
I hate you
yeah.
at the same time.
I know.
And I hate how much.
The other ones are all written in Infernal, and they are all in praise to Zariel.
The other
Okay.
books.
Yeah, this book is all about praising Zariel.
The red one that I picked up, you said is like almost like a journal of his accounts and what he's been doing.
Yeah, and then the rest
Okay.
of them are tomes written in Infernal that all sing
Okay.
the praises of Zariel.
Okay, and then I would have been back here at the stairs waiting for them to finish with their investigation. And then
Alright.
when they got done, I would have handed Flint the book.
Yeah, so he can definitely inform you on what that all is. That's pretty fucking cool. You can read everything. I love it.
Yeah.
But now we're gonna head down to the trap.
And I would
door.
have obviously relayed what I read to the group.
Right.
This is so beyond our pay grade right now.
And you stopped me from getting 500.
Well, then we won't tell them what we found until they up the rate.
Boop.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, let's go die in a stank hole.
Gee,
Oh.
hold my
Can we tell the guy up front first?
Gee and Flint, hold my hand. I'm scared.
Let's not.
We're not
Wait.
telling him, but then we
Flint
can.
reaches up like 2 feet.
Oh. Yeah, maybe we should.
Do we trust the guy out front?
We were told we
Group
could trust
discussion.
him.
Yeah, but yeah.
He did get the other guards away from us, so perhaps we wouldn't have found what we found without him making the discretion.
Thanks, Andy.
We can, yeah, I think it's fair to poke our head out and just go, we found something. If you don't see us in the house, it's fine.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
He trusts you. You tell him that.
And we want more pay.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
let's talk about that later. Let's go.
Later.
We're going down a sinkhole, buddy.
Let's go.
Ah,
Let's go.
Allons-y.
Just give me
Our
1 second.
stomps are fun.
I need to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. You guys play around, role play all you want.
Well, that's like what the guy says, Captain Wynn, whenever he does things. He says L1Z. I remember that from the book.
Didn't win.
Captain Wynn, you know the guy.
Oh my
He
god.
like travels all over the world helping peoples and such.
Alonzo.
That's what he says. It's Doctor Who reference.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
It went way over my head, and I'm looking at Ian like, who the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh my god, Amber.
Steph, you know what doesn't go over your head?
Shadows, I have it.
Anything, because I'm 6'5".
The wonderful prices over in the merch store for the Gilded Troll.
Oh my god! Don't plug the merch store.
Those the you know, like all the shirts.
I love
The
these.
shirts, the mouse pad, the coffee cups, all of it. Like it's just so moderately,
Oh, hey, I have
reasonably
stickers.
priced. Like it's just
Look.
there's even stickers. Like
Those huge.
the
Right.
prices just don't go over your head because they're so like perfectly priced. Like
I
you're gonna want to go down to the merch store.
I swear
And-
to
and,
Christ,
buy
can
some
I
stuff.
just like hire you as like permanent marketing?
Yeah.
You need to look directly into the camera.
Yeah.
As you
I thought about talking to you guys about doing a commercial where it's just like me shilling all of our shit, and you guys could just like play it on an ad loop.
You name your price, and I will gladly take a commercial of you. Absolutely.
edit it to the tune of like Travago or something.
Oh yeah. Like one of those just like bad like.
Yeah, like white background and little
Yeah,
slidey
yeah.
things.
God.
Yeah.
We can play that as our BRB.
Oh,
Yes.
perfect. Yeah.
Lots of shots of me walking through things, like just through different, like never the same place twice.
Yeah.
Just always walking through some room.
Walking through like a coffee
There's
shop.
like a herd of
Yeah.
antelope chasing after you in one of the screens. Like, doesn't make sense.
Are we talking like Old Spice commercial now, or like?
A
I'm
bit
on a
of both, yeah.
horse.
Random decent. Yeah, on a horse. Yeah.
Look away. Now look back at me.
Oh, what's
a
that guy's
dressage
name?
competition.
What's that guy's
Sure.
name?
Isaiah Mustafa.
That's it. Oh, I
Oh.
love him so much.
Oh, what a man.
He's beautiful.
We got off topic.
We did. That wasn't role playing at all. It's fine.
You guys, every time I
We were
walk away,
doing
you're just
a
off the rails.
commercial. We were doing a commercial.
Bayless
It's
is
fine.
making a commercial for us
Oh, okay.
for the low
You know,
price of
it's-
$23.50.
You know what's
Okay,
not
now.
off topic?
What?
You know what's not off topic?
What?
When Andy and L2 are going to be talking about creating worlds tomorrow night on Andy's channel.
On my stream
They
tomorrow.
are.
6:30
Gonna be
at 6
super
o'clock
on
Eastern
topic.
time. We will be talking about D&D and creating worlds and just all sorts. Just a nice D&D chat. Come on by my channel at
Yeah, it's
6
gonna be
o'clock
nice.
Eastern tomorrow.
I'm so fucking excited for that. You have no
Mhm.
idea.
Yeah,
So-
I'm excited.
I'm excited
Call
too.
me Paul Blart because I'm a master in these segues.
So, down the trapdoor,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there is a
Yeah.
ladder that
Please.
heads down
S'il vous plaît.
into an unlit, stone-walled sewer. Who has dark vision?
Yo.
Oh, I do.
I do.
Do I? I don't know.
I do not, but I draw my sword, and it glows
lights
with,
up.
with the
I
light
do have
of
dark
moonlight.
You have a light up sword?
You have Sting?
Basically, yeah.
Cool.
It is like moonlight for dark places.
Do we want to make our presence known?
Probably not, but if it's a monster, then it won't mind. Well, we're going to kill it anyway. What's the point of stealth?
I'm just worried about other people who also worship the Archduchess of Hell. But yeah, you seeing is not an option, and I don't think I can do anything about that. So yeah.
I can carry the rear of the group if that makes it a bit more concealed.
Probably for the best.
Okay.
Absolutely no offense.
Very well.
I'll be somewhere in the middle.
We're in the middle. So everyone but Guy has dark vision.
Yeah.
Bay, you've got dark vision.
Yes.
So,
Dark vision 60 feet.
so Guy, are you just gonna like hand shoulder someone as you're kind of walking around here?
Oh,
I was thinking of like still having the maybe having the sword sheathed, but yeah, I guess if I was behind or between a couple of them, then I'll do that for now anyway. Yeah.
All right.
That's
Who's
You're-
going down first?
I'll go first.
All right, so
Alright.
Second.
let's make it Barb, Tasana, Flint. Oh my God, names. Me.
All right.
Gimme.
Give me.
Key guy.
Gimme.
So as you one by one kind of get to the bottom of this ladder, you are in a 15-foot wide tunnel with 5-foot walkways on either side, and in the middle runs what you can only assume is the sewer.
Okay. So there's like a concrete platform that runs down the center.
well,
you
there's
walk on
there's
it.
2 concrete platforms on either side. And,
Oh, okay.
And for 5 feet in the middle, you've got a sewage flow.
Oh,
kind
okay,
of
it's the other way around.
running.
I apologize.
Yeah.
Got it.
And everyone except for Guy, roll me a perception check.
Cheer spell.
Do I have cheer spell left? I got one left. I'm gonna save it.
It's a 19 from me.
I got a 7.
17.
Sana, as you get down there, you realize like you know there's what you can only hope is mud and stuff on the 2 panels, and
No.
you do notice footprints running from the staircase heading south along the passageway on the west side that the ladder actually drops you on.
On a scale of 0 to 10, how stinky is it down here?
12.
Fuck!
You know, I didn't see a bathroom in that house, though, so why is it connected to the sewer if there's no bathroom?
I need to
Why is
write
it
the
so
writer of this
stinky?
module. Why the fuck isn't there a bathroom in here?
Because indoor
plumbing a
plumbing
thing?
isn't a thing. There's
It
no
is
way.
in Baldur's Gate.
Is it?
It isn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's a sewer.
That is incorrect. Waterdeep is the only city in Faerun with indoor plumbing.
Oh, there's all sorts of sewers in Baldur's Gate, though. Oh, so they must have outhouses outside on the street.
I like disembodied Ian. He's
Like,
sassy.
you know, like the Romans.
Getting actually by
Actually.
disembodied.
I live for getting I'm actually by disembodied Ian. And embodied Ian.
Just Ian.
All
Just
the
Ian.
ends.
So yeah, you do notice footprints in the mud.
Any animalistic looking footprints? Like something that would do a tear and a slash.
Why don't you roll me an investigation check?
Okay.
Or survival, actually, would probably be more
Survival.
appropriate.
Really? You can't say bog? Bog is a
What's a
Bad
14
word?
get me?
14, yeah, it seems most of the footprints that are visible seem humanoid, but there are some that seem like they were animalistic.
Okay.
So is a slattering of both coming from the same group of footprints?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. We keep going.
All right, let's head south.
All right.
But there wasn't any others. You said it was strictly just going
Yeah,
south.
just coming,
Okay.
just going south, tracking along the west pathway in
Okay.
the sewer here. And you head down about 100 feet or so, and the footprints seem to stop and disappear into a wall.
Okay.
Is my detect magic still up?
It's an at-will thing for you, right?
Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, we can
If it's
assume.
not-
I'll assume that you're always pinging it. You don't detect any magic.
Okay. I guess I would inspect the wall then, see
Yeah.
if is it discolored from the rest of the wall.
Roll me a perception.
Do this one straight. Yeah, cool. 16.
So
Nice.
it's all the same color, but as you're looking at it, you do see kind of you see
Almost a seam.
a seam, And in between one of the seams, you see a little rip of red cloak.
Ooh, from the guy in the bar.
Or maybe it's like their order wears red. Guy in red at the bar didn't have a black sash, correct?
He did not have a black sash.
Did the dead guy?
He did not. He
Okay.
that guy did not appear to be a Flaming Fist member. The black
What?
sashes were all Flaming Fist people.
Right. That's. I was just
Yeah.
trying to see if it worked its way in.
Is there wait? Is there light in here? Is
No.
okay? I was just okay. That's fine. Okay. I was just okay.
Make light.
Do we want to try the door? Oh, I wish one of us was a stealthy rogue type. Pry open the door. I'm gonna take my dagger out and like kind of fidget in the seam to see if there's like a latch around where like the bit of red is.
There doesn't seem to be any kind of latch in this door.
Okay.
As you take your dagger and move around, you do as you get to the left side, you can kind of feel a couple of hinges.
Sure. Okay.
Darling, should I just kick it in?
Fuck it.
Anybody else opposed?
I like
Do
when
your
you.
thing.
Yeah, I like when you kick things.
I kicked the door down. Or I tried to, anyway.
As you kick it, you're kicking it inward. It barely moves in, but almost through a roll me athletics check.
I think
Good.
Let's
it's
see how hard
Cheer.
you kick it.
I think it's a pull door, sweetheart.
It probably is. It's a 15.
So there's just enough force that you give it forward where it, like, you seem to, the third law dictates that the wall pushed back on it just as much as you pushed back on, on the door, it pushed back on you. And it seems to click open, but you hear as it opens, you see two stones next to it that pop out.
Why?
And as they pop out, the roof collapses in. I need everyone to make dexterity saving throws.
God damn it.
Barb, what the hell?
Inspiration.
You told me to kick it.
I did. I just
Wait,
want someone to
You
blame.
specifically.
I just want someone to blame.
I'm
You said-
cheering.
You said
Oh,
dexterity.
shit.
You said dexterity saving throw, correct?
Dexterity saving.
Oh
throw.
my god.
I'm
200.
also cheering. Oh god.
Used my.
At least Patches, the healer.
Everyone
don't
except
need
for
to use
Tasana and Patches saves. Oh no, sorry. Tasana and Patch save. Everyone else fails.
Ooh.
Oh no.
All the saves,
That's a high.
you can take half. All the fails, take 14 bludgeoning damage.
Fuck! What?
As the stones from the roof collapse in on you.
No.
From the sewer
Wow.
or in the room.
In the sewer.
Okay.
For about 20 feet in either direction of the door, just.
Got it.
And the stuff that landed in the middle actually splashes up.
Ew.
Great. Great.
You said 14, right?
Ew, it's gray
14,
water.
And then half on a save.
Oh.
But as the door opens, you see a torch-lit hallway.
Great.
I guess Patches and I will kind of try to usher everybody into their room real quick.
Cool.
Flint looks bloodied.
Mm.
Just FYI. But
And
yeah.
I'll
Hate level
Barb
3.
looks in pain.
I'm down by half.
I don't have a good way to mass. Am I doing that now? I think I might have to do it now.
We can.
It's either we take no.
It's
it's
either
not
we
an
take a
option.
short rest, and that's not really time for a short rest. Yeah.
All right, so I'm just gonna touch everyone on the tops of their heads, and you're gonna get some HP back. Hold on. We're doing that right now.
Actually, I'm not bloodied. I'm one away from being bloodied, though.
I think I can use it on everybody though. Let me just make sure.
And
What
if
is
you
it?
if you have to leave anybody out, you can leave me out.
It's an action, you move up to your speed without provoking, blah blah blah. You move
Oh, you're
within
trying to do
5
that?
feet of any. Yeah, so I can do it to everybody if everybody's around me. It's not even an issue. All right, so let me roll. So we're gonna go in stream order. So, Gee, you get 13 HP.
Oh, thank you.
Tasana, you get 6. Shit.
Okay.
Flint, you get 14.
Sweet.
And Barb, you
Jeez.
get 11.
Oh, that
Just about
feels
everybody
much
fully
better.
here.
Can I do it to myself too? Hold on. Huh?
Nope.
Nope. Alright, cool.
I'd say you just about healed everybody. Good move.
Thanks, Patches.
Thank you.
I think you literally came like 1 or 2 points under everybody's, like what everybody took.
Yeah.
Cleric is busted.
I took 7, you gave me 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 1 away from full.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So that's the thing that happened. We learn from our mistakes. Barb isn't going to knock down anything more in the sewers, and I won't encourage her. Okay, moving on.
My baby didn't do that, okay? She's the best door kicker ever.
I don't doubt that.
The door opened, didn't it?
The door opened, and there you're staring down a torchlit hallway about 35 feet long.
It ends in, Does it end in like any sort of doorways, or is that just as far as we
It
can
ends
tell?
with the right. It seems to bend to the right, to the
Okay.
north at the end of it.
Cool.
Is it torched as well? Or is it
No, the hallway is torchlit.
okay?
Well, I guess let's go. 'Cause,
Oh, actually, so before you enter, let me tell you one more thing.
Whoops.
There are
the floor erupts in fire and we're all dead.
on the once the door opens, on the floor and within the first 5 feet are some runes inscribed in the walls and ceiling of the corridor of the threshold. And given that Flint can read all languages, let me show you what it looks like real quick.
Yeah. Motherfucking hand out.
Wrong page. There we go.
Oh, I didn't realize that you'd had a sewer up this whole time.
I didn't until you guys opened the door.
Oh, God.
All right, read that one.
Well,
Enter here, only the damned. Exit here, only their servants.
Oof.
guys, it says what he said it says.
You know, you can actually kind of read it.
Can you?
Yeah. In a weird sort of way, you can actually read it.
Yeah.
I don't think that last word is servants.
I see it.
I can see it.
Kind of. What language is this? Or does he just understand it without recognizing what it is?
How does that feature work?
Does that
Do you
work?
recognize what the language is?
Oh gosh, I don't think so. No.
And you can roll probably either a history or religion to see if you actually recognize the script itself.
Okay.
But he
History
definitely tells
or
you
religion?
what it says.
I'll do
Yeah.
a history, sure.
I'm good at neither, so it
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
Patches almost immediately recognizes as Infernal script.
It's that.
Shut up.
Exit here, only their servants.
Yeah.
Enter here, only the damned. Exit here, only their servants.
Which side of where was it?
It's inscribed on the floor and on the ceilings within the first 5 feet.
Alright, well,
Does it matter like which way it's inscribed? Like if you're approaching the door from the side that we came in, or?
It looks readable from the way you're going.
Okay, cool.
To answer your question, Stormtrooper Syndrome, this is the band. That's the whole band title.
So, who's going in first? What order are we taking on in?
Can't read it. You're not a fan.
Should I keep leaving?
Gone well for us so
ju-
far.
I trust you.
Just don't
I'll
kick
be behind
anything.
you.
I won't kick anything.
You kick whatever you want to.
Dishonest.
Darling.
And I'm gonna push her forward and follow behind.
All right. This
Only
is all
because I
torch
can't
lit.
move my own token.
It's all torch lit.
Oh,
okay.
you can't move your own token. Let me give you back control of it again.
Is this a one thing at a time there, DM?
What?
Is this a one square at a time thing?
Don't go any farther than I've revealed at any point.
Okay.
Okay. Because I'm scared.
I'm hella scared.
Yeah, that was my big thing, so don't fuck up again.
I'll try not to.
Yeah, that was the thing that you did at the end of the fight on
Yeah.
Sunday.
All right, there you go.
Yeah. Thank
There
you,
you go, man.
Andy.
Fight anything yet?
All right, so this is the order you're going in.
You did that at the end of the boss fight Sunday, and we're just getting started.
All right,
Yeah.
you can go ahead and move yourself forward to the corner, and it bends to the north. And as it bends to the north, you see a corridor heading straight forward about another 20 feet, and that bends off to the right, or back to the east shortly after that.
Is this a pretty cramped hallway?
Very cramped.
Hmm.
Who was looking for the prints? Are they still there? I'm not good at investigation. This is why I'm asking.
Yeah, do we see the bloody or muddy or poopy
You
prints?
see
Poopy
footprints all over this hallway, and they seem to actually go both directions, both to the north and to the east.
Okay.
Oh,
Wherever you want to go, Barb, you're leading the way, and I
Oh,
can't see a
God.
whole lot back here.
That's a terrible idea. We'll go with the rule of left.
Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Can I see in that right room as we walk past?
Yeah, as you walk past that, you can see that it goes about 20 feet and then bends back to the north.
Alright.
Okay.
We'll stick to left for now.
Which
Nice.
are there more? Right, never mind. I was gonna say which direction has more footprints, but
They're both about the same. They
Okay.
both seem like a lot of footprints in here, and they're not quite as muddy as you get farther in. Like the mud seems to have subsided, and it's just more stone floor.
okay.
But they both seem like they're equally used. You get to a stone door that is locked.
Don't look at me. I don't do doors that are locked. I was told no more kicking.
kicking it in worked so well last time.
Try to
You know what?
open it.
I try to open the door and it's locked.
Are there sconces for these torches in these hallways or not?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
About every 10 feet, there's a sconce on one side, and then offset every 5 feet, there's another sconce.
Okay. Guy is gonna it's pretty cramped, and he's like, one moment, it has to be this, and he starts like just going to every single sconce, and he's just like, come on, I've seen this one before, move, and like he starts touching every single one he can, hoping something will like give and like unlock something.
All right, we're like kind of ignoring your marching order for now. You're kind of working your way towards the door and doing this.
Yeah, like pushing my.
Okay, excuse me.
You excuse.
Okay,
Come on.
excuse-
Then he's like just going through them.
So you pull the one closest to the door, and you hear a click.
Hey, you see what that means? It's always fun.
It worked.
Wow.
I knew it.
All right, man with brains.
I want to know after the session from Andy if that's actually as written, or you're just like, he needs a win. It's fine.
I will maybe tell you at the end of the session whether or not that happened.
All right, Brainiac, you go first then.
All right, and I finally draw my sword out, and I lead in this time.
All right, 1 second. And
I like how there's actually boundaries in the hallway. Like I can't go.
Yeah, I
around the
noticed
corners,
that
yeah.
too. Yeah.
I knew my players, and I knew
That's
that
clever.
Bayless was involved, and I had to restrict the token movement.
I must
I
go
wouldn't-
into the void.
I mean, you're lucky I'm even giving you control of your token. No, just kidding.
I don't ever jump around the map. I was
He's
just
not
noticing
Luke.
as I was coming around.
Yeah, real talk, that's a Luke thing, so you have to
Yeah.
brace
True.
for that during a different session.
It's also a star thing.
So this room,
I'm a good boy.
there are open wardrobes with red robes and other garments, all sorts of infernal script carved into the walls, other kind of shelves of candles, leather-bound tomes, weapons, daggers, scimitars, kind of all hanging around this room. And on the north end, right here, there is a statue of a winged, angelic-looking being with what appears to be blood coming out of its eyes. You would recognize these from the same tapestries as above. And you also, there is a door to the north and a door to on the southwest of this room.
Anything in the journals? You said there were journals, right?
There are tomes.
Tomes, sorry.
And they're all written in Infernal, but with your companion here who can read any language.
Bless you for
um,
taking that.
Yeah, God, big
What
Yeah.
do your gnome eyes see?
It works for my story too. So.
big goddamn move.
Sweet.
They seem to be rituals in here involving bringing devils from Avernus into the primaterial plane, using willing sacrifices.
Is that name mentioned at all? The Garzal?
Garzal.
Not in any of these tomes. It seems like it's being more generic with, instead of bringing up named, that like you can bring, and then there's like different types of devils that it tells you can bring up onto the primaterial plane with different types of rituals.
We're gonna take one of those to bring back to I can't remember her name, and I didn't write it
Auburn.
down.
Baldur.
Yeah. We're gonna take one just so they're aware of the plan.
I'm gonna take one of those pretty daggers you mentioned.
All right.
I'd like,
And then if your detect magic's up, you're not detecting any magic coming off of any of them.
and you said there's like robes hanging everywhere as well.
Yeah. Like ceremonial style robes.
Right. I think I'm gonna try and take one off the hook and look at everyone else and I go,
Same.
don't know what we're getting into, but might help to look the part.
Just thinking the same thing.
I think that's a really good idea.
It is probably a really good
Yeah.
idea, and I
Let's
put
do
it
it.
on.
Is there one sized for a gnome?
Is there one size for a bugbear?
Can I cast mending to adjust robes really quickly? Is that a thing I can do? It's not like it's armor.
So, no, and no.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have one gnome looking like he's just in these massively oversized garments, and then you got Barb in like one that like she's working it in, like it rips in the back, and it's like now you're basically effectively wearing two half robes, one like on one side and one onto the other.
And mine probably looks like a mini skirt with as tall as I am. So great, let's go.
We're blending.
We're blending.
And which way you're gonna go?
I thought there was a door to the left.
A
Oh,
door to the
there's-
left and a door to the north.
Oh.
Yeah.
We follow on the rule of left.
Is there anything
Sure.
different? Oh, okay.
Oh, no, go ahead.
No,
Go
they
ahead.
both look pretty much the same. No,
Okay.
there's no like. So we're gonna follow the rule of left.
Next to the statue, though.
Huh?
The one up is next to the statue.
Yeah, the one up on the north is right next to the angelic-looking statue. This is true.
Perhaps we open both and see what's on the other side before choosing.
That could be a good idea.
Okay. I'm gonna swing that door open. Or
Get it
try to,
done.
unless it's locked.
No, it's open.
I'm staying far away from the doors.
And down the northern one, it reveals a 10-foot long hallway that bends to the right. And down the southern one, who flings that one open?
I will.
There's a 20-foot hallway that bends to the north.
Well, it was worth a try.
And no signs of any hallway being used more
Oh,
than the
did I
other.
just realize?
Mm.
I'm totally not in theme. I have like...
Do you have mood music? Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I just realized we're still like city,
Town,
street
yeah.
music,
Yeah,
town
happy
music.
town music.
You could probably hear it above.
Hey Andy, who is which music are you using? Who's it by? Who made
I'm
it?
using Tabletop Audios. This one happens to be Dungeon 1 by Tabletop Audio.
Dungeon 1.
Yeah. The other one's like a mechanical dungeon, so it doesn't fit.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna pull out a single silver coin. I assume that there's a heads and a tail on this coin.
There is a heads and a tails on your coin.
I'm gonna flip it in the air.
All right.
Heads we go north, tails we go south.
All right. Do you just want to like do a D4 and odd even thing?
I was gonna literally Google flip a coin and just let Google flip it.
All right.
That
However
works
you
for
want
you.
to do that. I don't care how you choose.
Give me that sweet,
well, I'll
sweet
do it.
chaotic energy.
You know what? I'll do it in Roll20 because that way people can see it. So it's /R D4
One,
Yeah.
two.
Or D2.
space or no?
It'll know.
1D4. Actually, if on the little toolbar up on your left, there's one that looks like a
That's
D20.
right, that's right.
If you hover over that and just click on D4.
I never use that. I always just like type it out. I don't
I
know.
always use the macro.
All right.
Yeah, I use the macro.
Heads we go north, tails we go south.
Sounds good.
And which one's head? You said odds is head,
Even. Yeah, sure.
so it's even.
You said it. Odds we go north.
What are
even so we
coin
go south.
flips?
That's part of what I was gonna say.
How do they work?
So south. Is that the way?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
You got it, DM.
I'm having a
I'm
hard
gonna leave this
time.
door open though.
Fur we go through?
As we're going down the hallways, I'm marking, like, maybe with my claw, a little nook, not nook, little scratch in the wall, just so that when we leave, my scratch mark's on the right.
All right.
So I'm putting it on the left. When we leave, it's on the right.
All right.
So we don't get lost.
So you're still effectively following the rule of left by heading this way.
Yeah.
So put yourselves in marching order.
I left the door open.
And
I was not going first anymore.
Oh,
Saying. Mr. Fancy Gee.
Yeah.
he wants to do that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if Susanna wants to lead, I'll just be like, I'll have her back at least.
Right.
She's scared of doors right now.
Is this sorry? Do we know what the door is? Like, is it wood, stone?
this door happens to be made of wood, unlike the other ones that were made of stone.
Would you like me to persuade it, or do you have this one?
I'm gonna give the handle just a little jiggle. Does it seem locked?
It does not.
Pull out my flintlock pistol.
Could I like ready? Could I ready something in case the opening triggers something? Since we went through the trap last time.
What were you thinking about readying?
Like bringing my shield to wherever I hear a click or something, like over or around Tizana, like to use my shield to like protect her.
All right,
if
I'll allow
something
that.
triggers.
So if the roof collapses again, what I'll do is I'll give you advantage on your saving throw.
Thank you.
Who opens the door?
I'll open it.
As you open the door, This room seems to be some sort of kennel with 3 cages on the right and a bunch of cages along the left. And in the northwest corner, as you open the door, this demonic or fiendish looking dog turns around and growls at you
Ooh.
Oh no.
and
Fun.
lunges to attack. Everyone, roll for initiative.
Oh.
Andy, here's the thing. I don't wanna.
Same.
Then you can just not take turns and I can just hammer and wail on you.
That sounds. You know what? That's a Loris roll, and I'm calling bullshit.
Wow.
I'm calling bullshit.
See?
I also really have to pee. I'm so.
What
She
is
gets
this
her
initiative?
line.
She just walks away mid-sentence. Ugh. Oh, I didn't have my token selected, did I? Goddamn.
Ah, fiddlesticks, I didn't hear.
Alright, I'll replace it with the 13.
I have your 19 there.
What?
Who?
You're on there, Steph. You rolled a 19?
No, I rolled a 13. I'll change it. I don't see mine in the thing. That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stats didn't show up.
Weird. Okay, let me delete you, and then I'll add turn, and you can change.
Thanks, baby.
Go ahead and put yourself wherever you need to be.
Got it.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Scary puppers.
Oh, we don't like scary puppers. We like nice puppers. Hi, honey.
Hey, the floof.
Puppers.
She had so much fun in the snow today. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Those videos are life.
Oh my god.
Wait, if only people could see those videos. Oh wait, they can if they join our Discord.
They can.
If you
So
join our
many
Discord,
photos and videos.
I swear.
there's an entire channel devoted to Samus and friends.
Oof.
So there's other people's puppers and kitties.
No, real talk, Bayless. I want to hire you full time to plug me constantly. Please.
We'll talk.
23.50. I pay now.
2350. You give to me, I make for you. Yes.
Yes.
All right, so Flint, you're towards the back, and you hear a growl as Tasana opens up the door.
Yeah.
Can't see anything.
No. I would probably just ready. How many growls do I hear? Just one?
You hear one growl.
Okay. Then I would probably ready Eldritch Blast. And I can't move up right now, right? Can I? Because everybody's in the way.
I think you only have 30 feet movement, and each square is going to be 10. So you're going to be 10, 20, 30. You'd end up in Bayless's square, and you can't end your turn there. Unless you have more than 30 feet movement.
So then I don't think I can do anything. Actually, I won't even ready because I can't ready attacking against a thing I can't see. So yeah,
Alright.
Ben,
You can ready an attack for a specific trigger. So like you
Yeah.
can ready an attack, so if you see something, it goes off.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you can't. That would only mean if something came into the hallway.
Yeah.
Or came from
Yeah.
behind you. or
Like you don't
something.
know it's a hellhound, sure, but you know something's in there.
yeah, but it's not going to come in the hallway. But I mean, it's a cantrip, so I'll ready it
All right.
in case I see it.
Tasana. In front of you,
Mm.
all of a sudden, 3 small creatures emerge from invisibility and attack you.
Nuh-uh.
I didn't get a chance to say it. Bent Metal 69. Thanks for following. I love your.
But I will give you,
You know how metal bends,
since
don't
2
you?
of them are around, like kind of shooting through corners. I'm gonna give you partial cover on 2 of those attacks.
Oof,
But since they're emerging from invisibility to attack you, they get advantage.
Okay. Partial cover gives me
Extra 2 to your AC
2. Okay. Yeah, 'cause
for
I know
2 of
full
the
cover
attacks.
I knew full cover was 5.
And these guys appear to attack you. I have a handout.
What am those?
These little, small, devilish-looking creatures with scorpion-looking tails.
Little impy bastards.
You bastards.
And they try to attack you with their tails.
Okay.
So the... Hold on 1 second. I got.
Do you want to do the?
on.
Do you want to do the two that give me partial
Yeah, the
first?
2 covered ones first.
Okay.
Let me turn off force crits from yesterday, apparently.
Yes, please.
So a 12 is probably going to miss you.
That misses.
A 10 will probably miss you.
Yes, it does.
All right, another one without cover.
Okay.
Damn, these guys are rolling like shit.
Yay.
9.
Yeah, that misses. Whew.
And then all 3 of them,
All 3 of those missed even without the partial.
and then 2 of them back away. You can have an attack of opportunity against one of them. One would move up this way, and one moves up the other way.
Okay. And I get against one of them, you said?
Yeah.
I'll use my fancy dagger that I just stole.
All right.
That's a 22 Yeah.
That hits him
for 4.
for 4. That is not a magical dagger. It is not.
I don't know. It was just whatever. It was whatever sacrificial dagger was sitting in the display.
Yeah, no, just ornate.
Okay.
All right. That's gonna bring us to Patches.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think we're using this now. We are going to feline agility,
All right.
which
So it's 10,
doubles
20,
my
30,
speed.
40, 45 to get to the front square.
Alright, cool. So we're going to move... Oh, come on, you. Yeah, let's move... let's move there.
One of them will get an attack of opportunity on you as you come in and step away. Actually,
yeah,
they both will
that's-
because you occupied this square, and then they're both gonna be able to sting at you.
That's fine.
All right. So that'll be 2 stings.
Yeah.
24 and
Oh,
16.
wait. Oh, never mind. Yeah, never mind. 24 and 6... 24 hits.
All right. So the 24 is gonna give you 5 piercing damage,
Okay.
and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Why? Okay. Let's use my last cheer spell. Con save. 13.
So that'll succeed. So you only take half of 15 poison damage.
Oh, fun!
Mm.
Rounded down or rounded up?
Damn.
Round down. So,
So
15, 14, 7.
7.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god.
And now,
why
and
am
now
I
you
so-
can do it. And now you can do what you want to do.
Thanks. I hate it. So that was just my movement.
Yep.
We are going to... I want a spiritual weapon. How does that work? Or not spiritual weapon, Oh, I don't have what I thought I had. Never mind. Yeah, let's spiritual weapon.
All right. What is your spiritual weapon?
Let's do a mace.
He doesn't have the purple mace.
I will take any weapon that you have. Thank you.
I'm gonna give you control of it.
Okay.
Control by staff patches. Save. There. You got control of it.
I'm worried about the hound. I'm gonna go for the hound.
All right.
Cast. Jesus.
That is going to miss.
Cool. I'll be here. I'm done.
All right. Sana.
All right, I'm going to. Sorry, I've got spells now. This is new for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so produce flame, I can actually like shoot. It appears in your hand. The flame remains there for the duration and harms neither you nor your. You can also attack with this flame, although doing so ends the spell. Okay. Then I will just round the corner and and stab this boy in the face. This imp right at the door.
All right.
Did it seem like the dagger did anything to the one as he retreated?
It poked him.
But he
That
didn't.
was the one that you hit was this one right here.
Okay. Did it seem like it hurt him? I guess as best as I
It didn't hurt him as much as you would like, but it
Okay.
definitely hurt him a little bit.
Okay. Then, yeah, I guess I'll just go with that because I really don't. They're imps, so flame's not gonna do anything. So yes, I'll just fucking stab them, I guess.
All right.
Sure. Right?
Sure.
Fucking, how does one bard? That's a 7.
That'll. Let me just double check. Yeah, miss.
Okay.
Now my question: do you want to remain in the doorway, which is going to cause all of your teammates to have to squeeze around you and get out into the room slower?
I want
Or are
to
you
point
gonna-
out, I moved away from him and I took a shitload of damage, so do what you
Yeah.
Well,
want.
they've also. I mean, mechanically, they've already used their reaction too.
Yeah, you're
At
right.
least 2 of them have.
You're right.
Yeah, I guess I'll back up then.
All right.
Bonus actions are just and then I'm gonna yeah, that's it.
Bonus action: you can bardic inspire someone if you want.
I've got 1 left.
Oh.
I'm gonna hold off for now.
All right. Didn't have loop on that, so they turned
Oh,
that
fiddle.
back up. All right. Okay. The Hellhound. Yeah, it's gonna step up to here.
I'm so
And?
dead.
Yeah, probably.
My first one shot. Yay.
Yay.
Sorry.
I'm gonna kick the doors down.
Yeah, it's just gonna be you two. I'm gonna need dexterity saving throws from both of you.
Okay.
I'm all out of stuff, so let's do 6.
Oh. No,
Fucking-
baby!
So you both fail,
Yeah, I'd say so.
and you both take 22 fire damage.
Fuck.
I'm resistant to fire.
I'm
Then
down.
you'll take half of that.
I'm down. I'm unconscious.
Oh, thank you, Evil Andy. You are showing your evil colors tonight.
Cool,
The
our
healer is
healer's
down.
down. This is probably fine.
Totally fine.
All right. That was his turn.
It's probably fine. I didn't take anything in the way of healing.
Barb.
10, 15, 20. I bonus action rage.
All right.
Because I see that my songbird is really hurt. And then I'm going to hit the one in the bottom right.
Thank you
All right.
a lot.
With a cheer bow.
All right.
My freaking... My mouse doesn't want to work. Sorry.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Get him, baby.
So you're pissed. You just saw your honey boo boo just get destroyed, and you end this thing despite its just 11, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, despite its resistances to your non-magical weapon, you still crush the fuck out of this thing and kill it.
Alright. So that was
and
10,
Jay
20,
Miller, Steph gave you a.
I got it, baby. Thanks, Jay
10,
Miller.
20. No, 10,
Yeah.
25.
Your book
I'm
is
gonna
coming
go
tomorrow,
right here.
apparently. Congrats on winning the giveaway, Jay Miller.
Did he win another one?
He won
Nice.
that one.
He wins all of them.
He wins all of them.
You guys said that about me when I won 2 in a row, and I haven't entered one since.
Yeah, but you know who else won? Christian.
Yeah, that's true. All right, Guy, you're up.
Okay.
Come on, man with knife.
I see Patches go down. I see her like carving a path, and I shout out. I'm like, I'm just like straight up anger shouting. I'm not even saying anything coherent. I draw my sword out, and I'm gonna go face to face to this one. And I go away. Go ahead and slash away with my sword. Let's see here. Oh, right, it's in actions. Right, okay. And I'm gonna use Inspiration. Oh boy.
That'll hit. And your Moon Touch sword, the only thing it does is glow. It doesn't have a plus to it or anything, but, as Ian and I discussed, for the purposes of magic resistance, this thing is not resistant to your weapon.
Let's go.
And you kill it.
Ooh.
Yes!
Yeah, baby.
I know I went broke for a reason for this thing.
Anything else?
Spent all my gold on that thing. Okay, so it's super dead now. Great.
Yeah.
So that was 5, 10, 15. Okay, so 20, 25. Actually, 20, 15. You know what? Can I pass over Patches and like come to this side?
Yes,
I
since
think I
she's
have enough
unconscious.
movement.
Since she's unconscious, that she's not difficult terrain.
I'm an object.
You're an object right now.
So yeah, I'm trying to kind of stand between.
Actually, I think you're still
between her
technically a
and-
creature until you're dead. Then you
Oh,
become
am I?
an object.
Oh, alright, cool.
Yeah, so I'm kind of standing between the monster and her, and just I'm. The next thing will be facing it. So
All right, sounds good.
we'll go there.
Flint.
Well, now that the way is clearer, I'd probably step up right next to Sana and do an Eldritch Maul. I got nothing all that much awesomer, so probably. Has the hound been hit yet?
Nope.
Okay, so Eldritch Blast at the hound. Yeah. Damn.
Jesus, we're rolling like shit.
Yeesh.
Yep. No, that's gonna miss. Any other just the one blast?
As far as I know.
Yeah, level 3. I don't think he
Alright.
has. Yeah.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
No, I'll stay there.
All right, sounds good. The little impy guy. He looks right at you, Guy. He just saw you cut down. You cut down his brother, and he ain't not happy about that. So he is going to use a Cheerspiration and attack you with advantage. Wait a minute, roll with advantage. Gonna roll another d20. 12 plus 5, 17. Guy, does a 17 hit you?
Yes. Oh, it just hits me.
All right. So that's going to be 4 piercing, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
4 piercing and Constitution saving throw. Okay. I think.
That was to you, baby.
Wait, can Cheerspo be done for saving throws?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, any d20 roll.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna use my last one on that. I think I did. Yeah. Oh, thank goodness.
Oof.
Oh yeah. So you're only going to take
Nice.
half of 15 poison damage.
Hey, Andy.
That's 7 total.
7. Okay. Great. Thank you.
Hey, baby.
Hey, DM.
Yeah.
Riley did not understand the starting 100 gold. Is there any way that he could heist rules have purchased things with his 100, or is it too late?
I think it's too late at this point, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Okay. Just thought I'd ask.
Thanks for trying.
It's worth asking.
All right. No, the worst I can do is say no. Patches. Death save, please.
Death save with a lovely cheers bow.
Yeah.
Please be a nat.
Please.
Please be 2 1s.
Oh wait,
What?
What the fuck?
Andy!
What?
did
Take
that
2
work?
of them now!
Yeah.
Oh, it
Okay,
didn't
two
roll
ones
with
right here.
advantage though. Hang on, I want to roll another one because I used a cheer spell on it.
18.
It's not a
Alright.
20, so whatever.
So it's a success.
All right.
That's going to bring us to Flint.
Really? Everybody already.
Oh,
went
no,
again?
sorry. No, I saw the token and I just saw Hero Forge.
Cool.
No,
Making
this
sure.
is actually
Oh,
this is actually Tasana.
He's my little songbird.
Meet you on board. I'm going to. What do I got from movement speed up in these B's? I got 30. Okay, so I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. Head up in this corner. And I'm going to use. Okay, so heroism says that I give somebody temporary hit points. Would that bring someone up?
No,
Okay.
temporary hit points don't heal like that.
Okay. Then I'm going to, purely because I see that his sword seems to be working wonders, I'm going to use heroism on Guy,
All right.
which means that you get 3 temp hit points, and sorry, you're immune to being frightened, and you get temp hit points equal to the spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each turn. Oh, dip. Okay, so yeah, you get 3 temp hit points.
Nice, thank you.
And then what was the other thing it said?
And he's immune to being frightened.
Okay, cool.
I salute at you with my sword. I'll see.
Roll for recharge.
What? No.
Mm.
Roll 1, sweetheart.
I did roll a 1.
You know,
Oh,
I love ya.
Yeah. So it's just gonna bite Guy. As it opens its mouth, like these flames kind of produce around its mouth, and it tries to bite you. I'm gonna go ahead and use a cheer.
Ooh.
21.
Oh yeah.
anyway.
So it's 5 piercing
Okay.
and 11 fire damage as it latches onto you, and it just like its mouth just starts to scorch you.
Okay.
Barb.
Fair.
Okay. I'm gonna go for this doggy. I don't like it. And I'm gonna reckless attack.
All right.
Yeah.
It's a 24.
24 will hit him. For 6. All right, he's on the board. He's been hit. Anything else?
I don't think so. I think that's all I can do.
All right, Guy.
All right. I use.
Ooh, that's a good point. Thank you for reminding me, lady. You were in that breath weapon, weren't you?
Oh.
No.
Breath weapon.
There's a breath.
I refuse to answer.
I don't even think we need to roll a save. The room smells like cooked calamari.
If I don't talk to you for the next like month, you know why.
It has magic.
Lady also gave you a cheer,
Thank
guy.
you.
Guy.
It's going well, so well.
Okay, so I'm gonna use Second Wind as my bonus action, and do I roll it in roll 20, the 1d10?
Second wind.
Yeah.
If you click on your character sheet where it actually has it, you should be able to just click on it and it'll do it.
Oh.
If not, you can roll it and roll 20
Yeah,
either way.
it doesn't seem to be doing that.
Yeah, so just roll it. What is second
Okay.
one? 1d10 plus fighter level?
1d10 plus 3
Yeah.
HP.
Yeah, second wind never refilled. I always had to
Whoa.
roll for it.
Okay, so 11. Nice. Okay. So I collect myself up, and I let I put my I put my shielded arm, like put my hand on across the swan feather on my breastplate, my leather breastplate, and then I just angrily swing at the beast. And I'm gonna use can take 20 be used for attack rolls?
It can, but it doesn't crit.
It doesn't
It's-
crit.
It's
Right.
just like a dirty.
You'll
20.
hit it. I mean, it's basically.
Right, yeah. You know what? I'd rather just go for a solid. Yeah, I'll use the take 20.
Steph, you got an auto crit
Yeah, it's basically a 20 plus whatever your attack.
for Louis, apparently.
From
modifier
Evil
is.
Andy.
Question.
Oh,
So,
I
yeah.
took it as
It's
Revenge Louis.
yeah, it's Avenge Louis. I would
Yeah.
think because Louis is just dead. Let's be real.
Oh, real talk. He's.
Yeah.
Oh,
How big was the breath weapon?
yeah, no, yeah. He totally would have.
It was
Because
20
it was like 22. It was
on a
22 fire.
success. Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, clearly he wasn't important to any plot reasons.
I
So
guess.
that'll be 8 slashing damage.
8 slashing to the hound or to the imp?
Oh, I had the turn order thing in front of it. I didn't even notice the imp was there. To the hound for sure.
All right. 8 slashing.
8 slashing. Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Um,
That was
I-
bonus action.
Yeah, that was bonus action, and I don't think I'm going to move. I want to kind of stay in the way so that the magic, the magicians can do their thing. So,
All right, sounds good. That's gonna bring us to Flint.
I would like to try to hit something again.
All right.
Hopefully succeed this time. I'm going to use a Cheerspiration and Eldritch Blast again. Does
The
that
hound
nothing?
or the imp?
Oh, hey, sorry. Has the hound taken any damage yet?
Yes.
Sweet. I'm going to Toll the Dad instead.
Okay.
But
So that's gonna be
Cheerspiration
a-
doesn't do anything for that, does
You
it?
don't need to use your cheer. Yeah, it's just a wisdom save for him. So
Okay.
you can save it for an attack roll or something.
13.
He gets a 6.
Yes.
He.
How do I make it a 12 instead of an 8?
When you click on it, it should ask if the thing's taken damage yet or not.
Mm-hmm.
If-
It gives you a prompt in roll 20 after you roll
Is
it
it-
on D&D Beyond.
So
It says
just
roll.
go ahead or you can just go to
I'm just gonna-
roll 20
yeah.
and roll a d12.
Yeah.
And I'll be nice if you. Okay, I was gonna say if you get lower than that 7, I'll just do the 7. Just.
Thanks.
You'll be nice
oh,
after you
I
cook
see the
fucking calamari.
I see the prompt now.
So that's 10. That was to the Hellhound, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Can we get some F's in chat for sweet little Louis Siglard, please?
All right.
Do we get any noises from Ian as that happens?
Oh no, no.
Don't do
I
it,
draw
don't
the
do it,
line
don't
at
do it, don't do
noises.
it,
Nope.
don't do it, don't do it, don't do it.
Nope. 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 Shut up!
All right. So the imp is going to try to sting you again. I'm gonna. Yeah, well, I'm gonna drop a cheer.
Did you not?
I could not, but
Our healer's already down. Just relax.
at least I'm not going after the healer while they're down.
Is the imp going for me or for her?
For you.
Okay.
I rolled a 1 and a fucking 2.
Yikes! It's almost like revenge for killing a sweet little
It's
child.
almost like
I
fucking
just have my
karma.
shield out, and I'm just like really hiding behind it and like cowering behind it, just getting these like scorpion stings like slapping against it.
L2, did
death
you
save.
take your 3 temps?
Steph?
my 3 temps?
Oh,
From
is it, you
heroism.
get them every turn, right? Or
Oh,
on
yes.
your turn, or
every
what
turn. Oh, I didn't take the
Is
second
it on
round.
your turn or his turn?
I will read it again.
At the start of the target's turn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So at the start of your turn, you would have gained 3 hit points as well.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't take that second round of it. Thank you.
Well, so if you you lost when you first got. So yeah, just every turn
Yeah.
you get 3 hit points as long as
Okay.
as long as he's doing that for
For
you.
up to a minute.
Okay.
Is it concentration for you?
Yes.
All right. So put a yellow dot on you just so I know you're concentrating on something. Boom. There
Got
we
it.
go. Steph, I need a death save.
No, you don't, because Evil Andy is a nice boy and gave me an auto crit, so now I'm up with 1.
You're up with 1 hit point.
Yeah.
And we're gonna toll the dead the hound. And
Ye-
I'm sobbing completely uncontrollably. I wasn't ready for motherhood, and then I was, and then he was taken away from me! And I'm really upset.
They get to 21 on the save.
Okay, fuck me, I'm done.
Spiritual weapon.
Does not go away when I go down.
No.
Spiritual weapon doesn't go away?
It's not concentration.
Wow, I smack it.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't think it could do anything while you're down, but yeah, it was just hovering there.
Oh, wow.
I crit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's more than my spiritual weapon ever does.
Oh shoot.
I didn't think that looked very good at all.
Fuck you. That was my bonus action. I'm done. And I stood up, so movement, I'm done.
All right. That's gonna bring us to Sana.
Why didn't I heal myself?
You dungus.
I was mad.
You dungus.
Kill the puppy.
You're a dang old dungus.
Please kill it.
Okay, I'm gonna use my produce flamme to fire a fire bolt at that. No, because fucking hounds. Fire doesn't hurt them. I guess I'll use stupid vicious mockery for half the damage, because that at least does all of it, right? Sure.
And it gives it disadvantage, I think, right?
Yeah, I think it does. That is a wisdom save,
Yes. Wisdom.
and that's to the hound.
Yeah.
I got a 20.
Okay, well that succeeds. The smart ass dog. I did not read the part where it says disadvantage. That's really good to know.
Ass dog.
Yes, dog.
All right, that's gonna make it the Hellhound's turn.
I'm going to use unsettling words with the last of my inspiration on the Hellhound.
And what's that do?
That means that when they make an attack roll, that they have to roll a.
Is that
I
a,
roll a d6, and they have to take that from their attack.
so you used an action? Is unsettling words a bonus action? Oh, because it's
Yes.
your bardic.
Yes.
And so they have to do what when they make an attack?
Roll a d6 and then subtract that from the. Oh, that's just saving throw. I thought it said attack roll. Never mind. I thought that said attack roll. No. Okay. Then never mind.
All right. Roll for recharge.
No, Andy, don't.
Let's see here. I think. Measuring tool here. I don't think it can get both the people next to him, but it can get 3 of you. So I'm just going to roll a quick D4 to see if it's down or left. Even, odd. Sorry, Guy. It's you. So, Guy, Patches, and Flint, I need dex saves, please.
I'm gonna use my last GSPO for this.
Second to last on that one. Dex save.
Yeah, I always need them. Oh my god.
Oof. Oof. And Patches? Deck save?
Shit, my bad. I have a cheer.
Do it.
Does it matter what you roll though? You're gonna go down no matter what. Yeah,
well,
so
it
save
might
your
matter.
chair.
So thankfully I rolled like shit for this one, unlike the last one. So Guy and Patches, you both save. Flint, you fail. On a failure, you take 16. On a success, you take 8.
Bloodied.
I'm down again.
Barb.
Well, I'm going for the puppy, because it keeps going for the cat.
That pup.
It's a mean old puppy.
Boop him in the snoot.
Whip him with something. And I'm gonna use my last cheer. 15.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah. Does that hit?
That is going to, for the hound, hit. Just hit.
Nice.
10 damage. 10 dandams.
And dum-dums. I got to finally redeem.
So, describe to me how you kill this thing.
I am bashing its freaking head in.
Yes.
All right. It's dead. You've killed it.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Get it, baby.
Yay.
Kill the imp.
and just I see the hound being bashed in, and I just swing to finally face the imp and just try to slash right across, get this over with. So this is going to be the first time I think I just do a normal roll on this for a while. Let's see here. All right.
Yeah.
No. 21. Anyone?
21's gonna hit. 7.
Yep.
All right. That's gonna bring us to Flint.
It's not dead.
Nope. That was the first time it took damage.
Yeah.
You know what?
Starting.
I'll just do a regular Toll the Dead. Well, it's,
Alright.
without inspiration.
Well,
Just
Toll the
focus
Dead's
the
a saving throw anyway, so.
Yeah. God. It's weird you can't make him roll twice for the.
So it gets a 15.
Damn. Is it half? Oh, is it half? on
No,
save?
Toll the Dead's a cantrip, so it's none
Yeah.
on the save.
Fine.
Which means it's his turn. I'm gonna burn a Cheerspiration. My last one. And it's going to sting. I feel like I'm picking on you, Christian, but I mean, you just
I'm
you
right
happen to be
there.
adjacent
I'm
to him,
right
yeah.
there. I'm in
So,
the vanguard.
It gets a 16.
That just hits. It matches my AC. Yeah.
All right, so it's 6 piercing and a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Here goes nothing. Hey.
Yes.
All right, so you only take half of 13 poison damage, which would be 6.
6. All right. Great. And on the beginning of my last turn, that was another 3. Does that still keep? Okay. So 6. So that, and then okay, cool. Got it.
At the start of your turn, every turn, you get
Yeah.
3.
No, I just wasn't sure if your concentration dropped or something, and I missed it. So okay. Cool.
All right, that's going to bring us to Patches.
Cheerspiration. Let's go.
Hmm.
Success.
Cool. Done.
Indeed.
Tasana.
Let's try this fucking vicious mockery thing one more time. on the imp.
On the imp?
That's
All right.
yeah.
Wiz?
That's all that's left, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Wiz save.
20.
Fuck.
You know what?
Who's up next?
Well, the Hellhound was, but he's dead.
It's me. I'm gonna go and smash it in the face.
Baby, I'm
Alright.
giving you
Bardic
inspo.
Inspiration.
Yeah, I'm giving you inspo, baby.
Okay.
Which according to Tasha's now, oh no, it's a spell, not with an attack tech. So you can add it to your attack roll.
Cool. Ooh! Damn!
Oh,
Yeah.
You don't even have to, but if you want to.
Yeah.
Of course I want to, and I can save. How long does the inspiration last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. And you can save that, because
I'm
you
gonna
didn't use
save
it. You didn't need it.
yeah.
You crit.
I'm gonna save it.
So Barb, just literally, you smash the fuck out of this hellhound, and then you just jump over its corpse. And while you're landing, you're using an axe or a warhammer, right?
I'm using a warhammer. Yeah.
So you just smash this thing under the warhammer, and it's just like bug underfoot, just.
Touch my baby again, bastards.
We do have to stay in initiative though,
Oh yeah.
because we have someone down.
Oh shit! I
Gee.
can't do anything about that.
So anything you can do, I'll tell you right now, the only things you can do to help her would be if you're proficient in medicine, you can try to roll a medicine check to stabilize her, or you can, if anyone has a healing spell.
I don't have anything,
Rick, where's the healer?
but I'm feeling.
She was the
pretty
healer.
hopeless.
All right, so in that case, we're just gonna have Steph roll a death save.
Failed.
1 and 1.
Mhm.
Roll again.
Success.
2 successes.
Yes. Fucking on the third one.
Where were you
Oh,
15
yeah.
minutes ago?
So
Waiting dramatically.
10-15 seconds go by, and Patches is laying on the ground, and then all of a sudden opens your eyes. And so here's what I didn't tell you all. I was rolling death saves in the background, and as Patches comes to, all of a sudden a little tentacle kind of moves around her shoulder, and a very scorched, burnt-looking player creature,
Hey.
Louis, kind of comes out.
I'm
And
too
cuddles
tipsy
with
for this.
I'm gonna press digitation any blood I can away from both Patches and the. It's like I couldn't help you when you were down, but
No.
Steph, I made you cry 2 days in a row now.
First fun baby.
Oh,
First
you're
fun
a
baby.
bit.
That's what.
I'm not allowing you to be my DM anymore. You make me cry.
Nice
No,
one.
I legit because I realized like, wait, no, he was on your back, so he should have your saving throws. So in essence, he succeeded, which still knocked him out. But then he failed, succeeded.
Whoa.
Screenshot, because I don't believe you.
It's fine. We believe
fine.
you.
Yeah.
How many hit points does he have?
He wakes up. Actually, technically, I guess he should be. He should be stable with 0. But like, I'm just gonna say he has 1 hit point.
No, I'm asking like how much do I need to heal him? Because I'm going to heal him because I'm that type of person.
Oh, you need 9 more to heal him. He has 10 total.
Fuck, that's a lot.
You need to heal yourself, friend.
Yeah, friend.
I'm a mother now.
You're babysitting.
All right, what state is everybody in?
bloody.
I'm hurting, but
Like
Alright.
with
I don't know.
You should rest.
It
Yeah.
hurts.
Yeah.
Here's the
Yeah.
deal. I need an hour
Yeah.
to process.
That's fair. I am just happy you're alive.
And I'm gonna shove all the bodies
Pile them
into
up in
the
front of the
corridor.
door.
No, I'm gonna shove them into the corridor and then close the door
Okay.
and
Nice.
bar the door.
Yes.
Sounds
All right, so you
good.
bar up the doors. You use some like the bars and stuff from these cages, and for Barb, it's no problem. Just like pull them out and
Mm-hmm.
wedge them against the door. So you're pretty secure in this room, and you get a short rest.
Cool. Roll your hit dice, fams.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll use the
Forewarning.
restroom, and we will finish this up. Everyone get if we go like probably maybe 10 over at most.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For-
so I don't think you have too much farther to go here at all.
Forewarning, D&D Beyond does not actually roll hit dice for you when you use short rest. You'll still have to roll.
Hmm.
Alright, I'm 1 off from full. That's not bad.
If you hit the short
I
rest
used for the
button
shits and giggles, and I'm
in the side panel, there's a little roll hit die button.
Oh, yeah.
16.
Oh, cool. I got 2 plus 2.
Neat.
Oh, does that one actually work, Ian?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good to know.
Alright, just between
don't-
us, Andy gave me that because he saw that Sam was going to leave Rhyme.
I would be
Yeah.
absolutely in agreement on that
he was like, "Oh shit, my reel's leaving."
one.
Where are you seeing that hit dice rolling?
If you've attached Roll20 to D&D Beyond, or sorry, the other way around,
Yeah.
then when you click short rest, to the right of your hit die total, there should be a little red
little,
D20
little
that
red
says roll hit die.
D20, yeah. It's
Ninja
a little box that
Turtles.
says roll hit die.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Heroes with a half shell.
Turtle power!
Brr.
Turtle power.
Turtle power!
A redneck turtle.
Man, you can't tell me shit. I got turtle power.
Turtle power up there.
Now you see here, now, Shawnee.
Can't tell me what to do in this place. I got turtle power.
Turtle power. It's like saying good morning. Why the fuck do I not have prayer of healing prepared? The fuck is wrong? Wait, do I? No, because I'm a dingus. That's why. Son of a bitch.
So we need to go to bed, is what you're saying.
We're not going to bed down here. It smells bad and there's fucking demon devil.
I mean, I agree that
Dogs.
it smells bad, but
Mm.
Is your divine thing a long rest or short rest resource?
The channel divinity thing?
Yeah.
Is that short rest? Let me check.
Pretty sure it's long, but double check.
I don't remember.
It is.
I played a priest.
Oh,
or-
it's short. Hell yeah.
Cleric. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah. When do I get feline agility back?
You get that back right away. As long as you don't move on a turn, you get it back right away.
Neat.
Oh shit. No, that wasn't it. Good. I thought I deleted Gee real quick.
Don't you delete Gee?
The geek
Are
guy?
you trying to make us cry again?
How dare you?
Plot twist. He was never there to begin with.
I am a ghost.
It was Bruce Willis the whole time.
I am a
So-
broom.
You get through your short rest.
Mhm.
You've just got the shit kicked out of you a couple times. Oh, we can remove
you.
the unconscious token marker from patches
And you can take off my
And the
concentration. if you
concentration
want.
and
yeah.
concentration.
And you can get rid of the mace too.
Quick.
Jordan wants to know if feline agility refreshes.
Yes.
You don't
Doesn't
move as a result of
specify.
being
So
unconscious.
yeah, I would say yeah, it does.
Wait.
Yeah,
Where's the it's canon button?
It's canon.
it's canon. What does
So-
feline agility do?
There is
You
a
get to move double your speed.
Yeah, doubles my
Nice.
speed.
probably could have revealed it earlier because there's a little hallway up on the northwest, but I revealed in the big old square and didn't even think about it.
You did?
And look.
So there's a hallway up here.
Oh.
I know it changes everything.
Well, I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I was standing up there.
Yeah.
So.
So what? How's everyone doing?
Scared.
You know,
I'm feeling all right, but a little bit,
So do we?
beat up and worried.
It's okay,
we-
Ziggler.
A baby.
Do we need to leave you alone with the brain baby?
Yeah, you're going to be okay with that.
I'm fine.
What does it say when it wakes up?
Never not going to be funny.
No. I'm
heart.
gonna watch every single one of these one shots just to hear Ian do that.
Yeah.
My heart.
Yeah.
All right.
They
I
could
love how
be-
you're assuming I won't kill it.
They could be 4 hours straight of characters sitting in a library trying to find a book. But if Ian makes that noise, then I'm in.
In real talk, if he would have failed 3 death saves, he would be dead. It succeeded in 3.
Yeah.
So where are we all going now?
Do we want to take this
wait.
door or the statue door from the other room?
I don't remember what is around in this room.
It appears to be a kennel.
Interesting. Nothing else except for cages?
There seem to be iron bar. Yeah, just a bunch of empty cells. A couple of them have, like the ones lining the west wall, all seem to have manacles attached to the wall. And then the 3 on the right do not.
Okay. Yeah, onward.
Yeah. Look, we'll just go through that door. I don't want to backtrack yet.
Steal some manacles.
Oh, okay. So
Ready?
Z pointed something out to me that I have. I have Song of Rest. If you or any friendly creatures who can hear your performance regain hit points at the end of a short rest by spending 1 or more hit dice.
Use
Each
it.
of these creatures regain an extra 1d6.
Roll
So
a
anyone
d6.
who's not, yeah,
Okay.
roll a d6.
Okay. Thank you, Z.
Yeah,
That
I
was
forgot
buried
that
in
was a
features. I
bard
didn't know that was a thing.
I
Bards
was
are
gonna
hard,
ask
man.
about it, but then
2.
I forgot.
2
2. So everybody gets an extra.
So
two.
everyone who's not full has 2 extra hit points.
Gets me
Thank
to
you,
full.
Z.
per die spent.
No.
No, just one.
No, just an extra. Yeah.
Any
Oh.
any number spent, yeah.
That was,
Okay.
it was buried in my fucking features, so I didn't know that.
You learned a new class for a one shot. I mean,
Yeah, well,
yeah.
All right.
just like I can apparently roll any charisma check under a 9 as a 10.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. So
Yeah, thank
the
you, Z.
door at the end of this hallway is a very ornately carved wooden door. And it's got what appears to be horns kind of carved into it.
Okay, well, I'd say that's a lot more descriptive than the other door.
And scarier.
I ain't kicking this one down.
Please no.
You see here now.
Try the knob. Try the knob, baby. Doors have knobs.
Try the knob.
Are there any sconces on the wall?
There are no sconces. The knob appears to turn. Doesn't seem to be locked.
Okay.
I open the door with my hand. Because that's so boring.
No, it's
This-
so hot when you turn those doorknobs like that, honey.
This 35 to 55 foot room is 25 feet high.
Whoa.
Oh, good.
And in the middle is a 25-foot diameter ritual circle with infernal runes carved around it. And as you open this door, you can just smell burned flesh.
What the rock is cooking?
And you see in the middle, regularly spaced apart along the circle, the remains of 9 humanoids who are chained to the floor.
Ooh.
They all burnt beyond recognition.
Hmm.
Each of them wears a pendant.
Did anything in my reading mention the pendants for summoning things?
It did.
Can you
One
refresh?
of the rituals requires exactly 9 bodies, all wearing a pendant bearing the name of the devil you are trying to summon.
We hope that one of them's terrible speller.
Does it look like the ritual's complete? Just to confirm.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Love it.
In the middle of this circle
Looks like we're late. Let's go home.
are the splatters of blood going off from an empty spot,
Oh,
roughly shaped like a humanoid.
so this was the dude from the building.
Probably.
Can you tell who they were trying to summon? That G dude?
Probably.
Can I?
So, do you, Flint? Do you look at the knowing that the medals would actually contain the name of who is summoned?
I'm trying to do that, but from as far away as possible. Like, what can I read anything from 30 feet away?
30 feet, probably not. You'd probably need to get adjacent to one of them to.
Didn't you say there were runes on the ground?
There are.
What can I read the runes? Are they big enough?
They are big enough to read. And it's all a name in between each person. The same name.
Mm-hmm.
Garazol.
Yeah, guys, the Garazol's written all over the floor.
Good. That's what we wanted. I'm glad that this was successful.
Yeah.
We
can
should
go
go
now.
tell the bosses that it worked.
You
Is
know,
there
I
any-
like that idea.
Yes, but is there anything else in this room besides what you've described to us? I'd like to look around it, if it's not obvious already. What we're seeing is everything.
There are runes and markings all over the walls as well. All in Infernal.
What can I read?
So they seem to match some of the required incantations from one of the books that you had picked up earlier to summon a barbed devil.
I'll relay this as you're seeing it.
I don't want to be down here anymore. We know exactly what they're doing, and
Yes. I mean, I trust her. If she thinks we should be out, then yes.
I think we should go. I think it's above our pay grade. We need more money.
Yes.
let's go. I'm out.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm no good to my family dead. I'm no good to you guys
Luckers.
dead. I'm not. Oh, Lucky!
Hey, Lucky.
Poopery.
The pooper.
Thank you for brightening the mood, BB.
We needed you.
These are puff-ups.
Boy.
We got our answer. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Agreed.
Everybody go.
Get your information, and we're noping on out
Yep.
Yeah.
back through the tunnels the way you came.
Close the door. See if we can wedge anything in the handle.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of usher everybody the fuck out.
All right.
I'll take the rear.
I'll bring like the imp with the imp's dead body,
Mm.
kind of as proof.
So actually, I guess I failed to describe, as the imps died, they would have melted into ichor.
For sure.
Okay, what about the pulpy?
Pulper's still there.
I'll
Chop the head off.
chop the head off and take him with.
Yee.
Jesus.
I don't want to take the whole thing. That's heavy.
Everybody get out of here. Come on.
All right. So you head back up through the sewer, up the ladder, and out in front is
Yeah, back up to the living room.
back up to the living room, and you meet up with your friend.
Nope. I got stuck.
Full mantle.
Yes,
Yes.
Foremantle. What do you say?
Well, it looks like we found a lot more than we expected, but there is, as far as I understand, a cult that is operating underneath this trapdoor. But our little friend here can definitely explain more.
Well, let's take you. Let's head back to the sea tower of Baldur, and then you can. He looks at this. Are you just carrying the head
Yeah.
of this thing? Did you? Yeah, just.
Nice.
And yeah, he looks at it, and you, as you're walking through the city streets on this 15 to 20 minute walk back to the tower of Baldur, people are like walking, like they notice you all come in, and then they just walk around you with this thing that you're carrying, and you get back up to the tower.
And put it right on his desk, right on top of the map.
Her.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What is that?
You weren't kidding when you said there was something bigger at play.
That's 100 gold per person. That's what that is.
We were nearly killed down there by something of not this world. This was not just murder.
What do you mean, not of this world?
Does it look like it's from this world?
There were also 3 more of exactly these things.
Flint
And more imps than I could count.
Flint can tell you more about the nature of them and the runes, and everything was infernal down there, and it's, you got a big problem.
What of Gazaral? What have you? Can you tell me about the person behind the murders?
Gazaral seemed to be the name of the demon or thing that was bad that they were summoning.
And they have summoned it.
Yeah.
Devil, not demon, but
Yeah, I said yeah.
yeah, you would have said it right, Carrot. So, dropping heavily into her well-worn chair, Flame Darren Felburn kind of breathes a deep sigh and, damn cultists. I was afraid of this.
And Ben definitely seems like he's not on your side.
That
Do you
was
have
a
big-
note.
Was he
Proof?
one of the 9?
No.
Okay.
Do you have proof? Do you have any kind of proof?
We kept the note.
Yeah.
Do you
I don't
give
have
a
it.
note?
Yeah, I don't have it.
Whoever
Do I
has
still
it.
have
No.
Guy had it.
Um,
One of us do.
No, yeah, it was someone else.
We give her the
And the journal was from the guy's house. Whoever that was.
She starts flipping through the journal a little bit more. Oh. So you're telling me that this Gazaral is an actual devil brought here by the cult of Zariel. And according to this journal, she flips it around and shows it to you. They're here to wreak havoc on the descendants of the Hell Riders.
Sounds about right.
Guess we're about to find out if the old saying is true. Better the devil you know than the devil you don't. And that's where we're going to end it.
Money, please.
Yeah, I
And
need
she
100
happily
gold.
gives
I need
you.
my money.
She absolutely doubles your pay to 500 gold.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
And I give half of that to Steph as I owe. Well, it's Patches as I owe her. So
No, you.
You deserve this, especially after what you went through.
Do we think all the murders were like people trying to prevent the summoning now? Is that
Mm-mm.
no? Oh.
No.
The body in the middle of the circle matches the blood spatter, or the body in the house matches the blood spatter that's in the circle. We think, right?
Yeah, you definitely got that impression.
Oh.
So, out of game.
Yeah.
Yes, he was a cultist who willingly was gave his life to summon him.
Cool.
Yeah. So thank you all for joining us on this really happy, because apparently I love happy, cheery games with like
Yeah.
smiling players and characters and all that. Thank you very much to all of our viewers for watching. Thank you to Riley and Christian for your
Yes.
first, your second, respectively,
Thank you.
one shots
job,
here
guys.
with the Gilded Troll. Great
Mhm.
job.
Yeah, both of you did
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yes.
really awesome job. If you want to watch more Gilded Troll, don't forget that if you're right here on Twitch, you can go over to our YouTube, where every session we've ever streamed is on YouTube 24 hours after we stream it, because, reasons. And then if you're watching this on YouTube, come on over to Twitch, where we are here live, having fun, and just having a great time with each other. You can participate in chat, talk with the players as they play. Thank you to all of our current viewers here. There will be Odyssey of the Dragon Lords on Saturdays at 4 o'clock Eastern Time. We are doing another one-shot next Sunday at 1 o'clock Eastern Time, and that will be with Ian DMing,
Mhm.
myself, Steph, A-Lot,
Yep.
Jables, Jesse,
And Fitz
and-
Chivalry.
and Fitz Chivalry.
Yay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sarah and Tim from our Odyssey campaigns. That'll be at 1
Go,
o'clock
go,
Eastern
A-Lot.
Time.
Yeah.
I do DM prep for our Rime of the Frost Maiden campaign at 8 o'clock Eastern. Yeah, 8 o'clock Eastern on Saturdays, right after Odyssey of the Dragon Lords. Ian does prep for Odyssey of the Dragon Lords on Fridays at 8 o'clock Eastern. Our Rime of the Frost Maiden campaign is at 6:30 Eastern Time. And if you enjoyed Christian today, don't forget that tomorrow at 6 o'clock Eastern Time, he will be on my channel, where we're going to be just doing a chill hangout and talk about D&D, talk about world building, probably reminisce a bit on the one-shots, streaming.
Good time.
It's not really a structured thing. It's more just a conversation about nerds having a conversation about D&D. Don't forget to join our Discord, which is one of the most awesome communities on the planet. We also have a Twitter and an Instagram where you can get the occasional posts about things we do. And other than that,
You fucking nailed it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm getting good at
Good.
this thing.
You are the king of one-shots.
I am the king of one
King of one-shots.
I do have that tag on the Discord channel.
You do.
Other than that,
I think we're gonna go raid. Let's go raid Jesse, because Jesse's still alive.
Jesse.
Oh yeah.
Jesse!
The wonderful Jesse!
Tables?
Yeah, baby.
It says 0 viewers again.
Oh shit, really?
It was fine
it's
yesterday,
Like
though.
it worked. It's
Yeah.
just
Oh,
dumb.
okay.
it's just broke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it shows 39 for me.
It's
Oh, okay.
Should we be waving now?
All right, so yeah,
Get-
thank you everyone for joining us, and we will see you next time on the Gilded Troll.
Bye!
Bye.